Okay. You all can make your announcements whenever, because we are going to start at 2, so you've got like 3 minutes.
Yeah, I would like to not be called Igra.
Too soon?
It's painful.
Is it a little fresh?
Also, Rob's
fault
webcam
is
is
it
on.
though? Is the thing.
Also, Rob's webcam is on.
Yeah.
We've realized.
Rob, how are you not prepared for this? You were in like 45 minutes ago.
Ben, but here's the thing: who decided to try to take power from the BBEG?
Thank you. I'm glad you corrected yourself, because I was about to be like, I did not side with the bad guy. I was trying to siphon power to help him.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, that's right. I also had.
Oh.
I also had a Tapu Fini named Purple Haze.
Oh, that's good.
That is great.
I like that. Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, there was Man War the Nihilego.
I don't think we're ending up starting at 2, and it's Rob's fault.
Yep.
I don't even know where he is right now. He doesn't seem to be at his computer.
No, he doesn't.
He has died.
Well,
oh well.
that's rough.
At least we're alive.
Yeah.
But at least his girlfriend didn't turn into the moon. Now that is rough, buddy.
Yes, it is.
Like, that was a very normal reaction that Prince Zuko had to that, honestly.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
rough, buddy.
Just like, even in the Avatar universe, people's girlfriends don't turn into the moon on a daily basis.
Yeah, but you've also got to remember that, as weird as it is, Prince
Zuko
is
was also kind of there.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, he's also seen some shit. So, as
Yeah.
far as things go, he's probably like, worse things could happen.
Like, didn't Zuko kill the old moon spirit, which caused his girlfriend to have to turn to the moon?
That
No,
was
that-
Zhao.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen the series.
Same. I need to watch it again at some point.
Yeah, I should rewatch that. And
But either way, Zuko was there when a lot of that went down.
Yep.
Yeah.
he's the one that comes to feel good.
He's one that makes me feel
I'm gonna have Dr. Feelgood in my head this whole session.
I wonder when Rob will get back.
But yeah, I think before he was named Dr. Feelgood, I had also was floating around bad medicine.
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
What you should do is, next time, you should take the JoJo
Bruh.
localization approach and do copyright safe versions of all of the songs and bands.
Oh, so instead of Bad Company, Worse Company.
Worst Company.
Yep.
Or instead
Bruh.
of Spice Girl, Spicy Lady. Another favorite of mine.
Instead of Limp Biscuit, Flaccid Pancake.
Flaccid Pancake.
Nice.
I want to know who sat and was on the localization team and was like, yes, Flaccid Pancake. That's what we need to do with this character's name.
Okay. I need some.
Rob.
Still. Yes.
Yes, you do.
You need to turn on your camera. You need character name, and you need to make your announcement.
Oh, that's right. I didn't change Ben's character name. Fuck.
Yeah.
Damn it, Rob.
We've been sitting here for like 3 minutes, like
45 minutes.
God damn it, Rob.
So prepared, so ready.
Yeah, that's me. Yeah. Let me quickly do that. That shouldn't be too bad. Where's Affinity? There it is.
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the kittens or something.
Yeah.
Okay, that's still not very promising.
They found a Nerf pellet in my room and then just wandered off with it, and now it's destroyed on the floor.
Of course.
Oh, well, that makes sense. They probably would do something like that.
Okay, so I'm thinking about retiring this one dice set.
yeah.
It's the same one that rolled me 3 nat 1s last night. I just did a test roll and it was a 6.
You let it roll 3 nat 1s. I would have destroyed it after like 1.
In a row.
That's
Okay.
how Ollie goes through so many
3 in a
dice.
row.
Every time it rolls a
Oh,
1,
Ollie.
he gets rid of it forever.
You have to remember though that if Chris destroyed a dice set every time he rolled a nat 1, that would cost him more money than any of us make
Anything.
combined.
I mean, I think I would be okay.
There is in the world.
I think I
Yes,
would be okay.
but-
This is full.
Chris, how many nat 1s have you rolled in that? Because that would all be gone.
I mean, I haven't even used half of these dice in a session, so we don't know that.
How many nat ones have you rolled?
Too many.
Yeah, they would all be gone.
I found your new order of dice. It's in the back of that dump truck.
Okay.
Just
What's
have it on
your
the front.
What's your character's new name?
Brock.
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 Stephen Brock.
CK. It's just
BROCK.
Brock. Like the rock trainer.
Does he ever
Like the
open his
rock
eyes?
trainer.
He's
Uh,
gonna use. He's
crap,
gonna
what's
use
the name
his
of another
frying
rock
pan
gym
as
leader?
a drying pan.
Ooh, what are the names of the other rock gym leaders?
Rourke.
Roxanne.
Roxanne. Yeah.
Why haven't they gone with the obvious? Cole. Do Cole.
Oh, yeah.
I think there was
No,
Cole
there
or Colt
wasn't.
or something.
Grant. I don't
Grant
like.
was
Yeah,
one of
Grant
them,
was in Gen
maybe.
6.
Yeah, I didn't play. Gen
Grant's
6.
not even a rock name.
Granite.
Why
Based
can't I
on
just
granite.
call it Dwayne?
Dwayne. Please give us one called Dwayne.
Oh my god. I like how right as you said that, I googled rock gym leader, and that came up.
Oh my god.
Oh no. Where's this image of? Yep. Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, it's Dwayne.
Dwayne, the rock gym leader.
When he introduces himself, he's like, "I'm Dwayne, the Rock
Gym
gym
leader.
leader."
Top.
Also, Rourke, best gym leader. I think.
Rourke's pretty good. He's from Gen 4.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not saying anything against Rourke as a character or a gym leader, but Rourke, what kind of a name is that?
Rourke like rocks.
So here's an interesting bit of trivia for you. My first playthrough of Pokemon Colosseum I did with a friend of mine called Mark. And he couldn't play the game because he didn't own a GameCube. So he came around mine, we played through it together, and the main character we named Rourke because it was a combination of Rob and Mark. It started with Rob and ended with Mark.
Hey, Rob.
Mods!
Rob,
Yeah.
you're still forgetting something.
What am I forgetting? I haven't changed it yet. Give it a sec. It's about to change. I've made the picture. It was just exporting.
Well, once you've changed it, there's still something else you need to do.
What else do I need to do?
Making the announcement.
Oh yeah. Well,
I made the
haven't-
announcement before you did.
I haven't got around.
Yeah,
to
you
it.
haven't.
People are
That's-
already
that's the
here,
point.
Rob. You're slacking.
I haven't got around to that bit yet.
Yeah, people are seeing what we normally do before people show up, which is bug you about all of the things you haven't done yet.
The reason I haven't made an announcement is because I haven't finished dicking about with stuff.
I'm lighting a
That's
fire.
why we started the call 45 minutes early.
Hold on.
Don't worry
what
about
was
it.
That Rob said, "I'm not late."
I wasn't late.
There's a reason we start the call 45 minutes to an hour early.
Listen, you got me distracted by talking about Pokemon. You know what that does to me.
I'm not
I like-
taking responsibility for that.
I like how I DM'd
Oh, no.
Tractor. I DM'd Tractor Brock's character sheet, and he's just put in the chat, "Oh no, but oh yes,"
Oh no.
which perfectly sums up how everyone's gonna feel about this
Yeah.
character.
Yes. Like
By the way,
I said,
Ollie, your
I
camera off on
love it
purpose?
from a player standpoint.
What?
Ollie, is your camera off on purpose?
On the Discord, it's just doing the little loading symbol for me.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, you are just black.
It's
Yeah,
not
you were
better.
just a black screen.
Black square.
Okay, well, can you not see me?
No.
Correct.
No, we are not being great.
We see a buffering bar.
Now we
I don't
see
even-
your
I
avatar.
didn't even see a buffering bar.
Oh,
There we go.
Hey, there
We're
we
back.
Hey.
Hey, there he is.
The issues of Ollie having to use a different computer than normal because his laptop's charging cord exploded.
Kaboom!
Literally.
Quite literally. Right.
Okay, Rob, you have until Brandon gets back to fix everything.
I did the alert.
Like, we
I
can
changed
put
the
end of,
thing.
but that's part of the exploding bit.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
It's very broken.
What was it made by?
Great.
I mean, you said it literally burned a hole in your sock.
It did.
Technology.
Little hole in my sock and then a soot on my foot.
Alright, is that everything? Have I forgotten anything else?
Yes,
Yes.
Rob. You
What?
forgot to thank us all for being here and putting up with you.
No, Rob.
Wow.
The most important
God.
thing.
Wow. Jeez. Oh, dear me. Okay.
Oh, Tractor
Oh.
just saw the subclass.
Oh.
Oh, you're all in for a treat today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The announcements have all been made. We're all here. It's time for
Rob
the
is prepared.
well, I don't think
Well.
Rob's prepared, but we're starting
Oh.
anyway.
None of you are prepared.
Prepared.
Yes.
Everybody, welcome
I
back.
think I've done everything I had
another
to do.
Session. Another session of Dungeons and Dragons. We're in the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. This is our 12th stream. And I'm not even going to bother letting Zach announce that I'm doing the recap because we all know that yet again I'm going to be doing the recap.
You're just taking this as yours.
Yep, this is it. Last week, we didn't have any combat and Igra still managed to die. So where we left the party before that, we had just escaped from the room by exploding a large amount of barrels full of ale to destroy some mimics. The party had a rift drawn between it as Aaron threw a temper tantrum and stormed off, taking Lucan with him. After we've managed to regroup, Lucan running back to make sure we were okay after hearing the large explosion, the party met up and begrudgingly accepted Aaron's half-hearted apology for abandoning the party and almost leaving them for dead. With the party a bit salty, but back together, we began to backtrack through the rooms that we had just gone through, encountering Hallister, who had not shown up in, quite a little bit. Shut up, Zach. And
Had like one actual awesome death in combat.
And
Oh my God.
so, we come across Hallister again, who, as you can actually see us on the screen now, had set up a table. And on that table was soup. And he was selling different types of soup, such as sword soup, and dagger soup, and
Yes.
poison soup. Everyone's favorite, staple soup. Oh yeah, and don't forget the Maryland crab.
Yeah.
After completing a few challenges, we found out that the soups were technically for sale. They were free to those who could complete their challenges. Lucan managed to get a few daggers from the dagger soup. Aaron, well, you know what? We'll come back to the sword soup in a moment. Igra dared to take a sip from the poison soup in an attempt to get some poison, and it turned out to be a soup of healing, which means that Hallister had sold his poison soup as a potion of healing to some other unlucky adventurers. And then Aaron made what he thought at the moment would be at least a small smart decision, but would ultimately spiral into chaos, made the decision to take the sword soup. Now, the challenge for this was Aaron had to hit Hallister with the sword. He missed. However, what he didn't realize was that Hallister was going to get a chance to hit him. Hallister, in his usual wily way, used a spell. And
His usual willy way.
his usual willy way. He took a hit from a spell at Aaron and took a little bit of Aaron's HP. Aaron was incredibly salty about this and accused Hallister of cheating, which spiraled into a lengthy argument, with Aaron further and further provoking the Mad Mage, drawing ever closer to his possible demise, only for Igra to step in.
Hold my
Igra Igra had an idea. Igra decided that this was a dangerous place. This was a dangerous dungeon, and they needed all the power they could get. His faith being strained, his faith in Bahamut being strained through this dungeon, he abandoned his faith in Bahamut and pledged his faith to the power of the Mad Mage himself, in an attempt to make himself stronger so that he could see that his friends got through the dungeon. The party didn't see it this way. And
Nope.
Igra may or may not have accidentally caused Hallister to use Wish to make himself a god.
Nobody
he may
knows.
have. Yeah, it's unclear at the moment whether this was Igra's fault or whether he was already a god and just messing with us in true Hallister fashion. Igra got a new sigil on his shield and got a new set of holy symbols, and then the party murked him. Tess, teary-eyed, after having to look her best friend in the eyes, decide that his decision was against not only her morals but the betterment of the party, firebolt him in the face, rendering
Twice.
him unconscious. We're getting there. Rendering him unconscious. However, Hallister decided that this wasn't fair and that Igra should have a chance to defend his actions. Reviving Igra to 1 hit point, Igra tried desperately to appeal to the party and show that everything he did was with their good intentions in mind. Tess, after an intense conversation with Aaron, who was beginning to be swayed, Tess made the final decision and realized that there was nothing positive that could come out of this for her, and ended her best friend's life. Alistair then, turning Igra's remains into a zombie, stood there, probably laughing to himself, and we left the party with Tess deeply emotionally scarred, Aaron probably shrugging his shoulders in indifference, and everyone else in a state of shock of what the fuck just happened.
And Lucan was there.
And also Lucan was there.
You also forgot one thing. Who else went wandering off with the zombie? Scalps remains?
Scalps
Oh,
remains. Yeah.
Scalps remains. So everything that Igra had is now on a zombie, and that zombie is currently carrying Scalps remains. So
Away into the dungeon.
Like,
Which probably nobody is going to retrieve off of the zombie.
like I'm kind of like, I feel like we should try and get some stuff off of the zombie, but I also
I'm
don't.
sure the only thing you care about is the spear, which you can just.
Honestly, yeah,
and call back
that's
to
the only
you.
thing I really care about is the
Tess
other
has-
spear.
I'm actually talking about killing Ben again.
I have confusion, sorrow, and indifference filled the room. So Igra right now is carrying, like, Tess has Sky Splitter, and then Igra has Sky Splitter 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah.
He also has Scalp's Remains. He also has a Dwerger Skull. He also still has Alistair's left hand.
Like, I think the only thing of value on you would be, like, notes that you had,
Yeah.
kind of thing, and the
Yeah,
spear.
that's Splitter too.
It's like the only things that, like, I would be.
And
Oh,
his magic mace.
Yeah, I would like to point out
Oh,
that
yeah, mace.
everyone looked at it, and but nobody ever asked him about his mace.
What?
But
That's the-
Igra's
what-
mace was a rare magical weapon and is a mace of terror.
Oh, right.
And is a magical weapon that can expend a charge to cast a 30-foot radius fear spell with a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's pretty
So
cool.
whenever I held up my mace, and the smoke came spilling out, and things started to become frightened.
Yeah, yeah.
I was using charges from my.
I always just assumed that was a spell you had. I don't think I ever
No,
twigged
well,
that it was from the base.
I do have other ways to frighten things.
Yes,
I had paladin abilities. I had a smite that would let me frighten things. I had a lot of ways to scare things.
Yeah.
Not so useful now that you're dead.
Yeah, not so useful now.
Oh really? Oh really? Okay.
But I'd like to point out, yeah, and that's where we pick up.
All right. So. Yeah, Aaron would probably approach the now zombie, Igra, just to see how it reacts towards me approaching it. Kind of thing. Like, is it hostile in any way, or is it just kind of standing there doing nothing?
Well, the zombie Igra's just sort of standing there, and then it drops the mace and starts taking the armor off. And then
Okay.
it swallows Scalf's ashes.
Oh,
It's just
God.
sitting there with a bag going.
Oh.
Gal has not
Love a bit of powdered dwarf in the morning.
This is like a zombie's version of whey protein powder.
making himself a protein shake.
Yep.
It slumps out like Winnie the Pooh. Just sitting in the corner munching on ashes.
Just
Okay, so he's stripped in front of me.
Whoa!
And eaten a companion's remains in front of me. So that's
Yes.
that's a good stuff.
Quite on par for a zombie.
It was like, are you trying to
I
come
mean,
up to me?
Igra did have fantastic charisma.
Wait, strips in front of you, makes eye contact, then eats the remains of it.
Oh.
I'd like to also add that he's probably nibbling a little bit on the Dwerger skull as well. Just having a little munch on the bones.
What
as
about
well.
the Hauser hand?
Oh
It's true.
yeah.
He's got multiple
You know-
things that he could eat.
You know,
really.
it's almost concerning the
No,
amount
the
of
zombies-
remains that I'm carrying.
the zombie only seems interested in the dwarf ashes.
Alright, well.
And
So
then it
the-
just starts to walk this way.
Talk this way.
Oh,
yeah, you're
there we
moving.
go.
There you go.
Just sort of walks this way, gets to the soup stand and dumps the ashes and the remains of the Maryland crab soup and starts stirring.
Alright.
Gelf and Maryland.
I basically kind of go up to him, and like I assume like a spear or something would be like on your back or something attached. Or if he took up his armor, would he also have had to have taken that off? Because that would have
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
obstructed. So like
Yeah.
in which case I would have just grabbed the spear that he took off. Because that's
Yes,
uh,
what you'll notice is not the spear you're attuned to, because you're attuned to the one Tess has.
yes, yeah. It's the other one. The thing is, I don't think the spear requires attunement to use it.
Well, other
Uh,
thing,
But
your
yeah,
weapon.
yeah. It's
Snappy-
not the one that I
snappy
can.
do.
It's not the one that I can snappy do. That's how you phrase that.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. You just need to know the command words to use the. Which I've also realized, by the way, that it could be a problem because since they're identical copies.
if you just say the command word, they're just both gonna go
command
off.
word, and both of them will go off with the command word
I
because they have the
was
same command word.
Hoping someone would use one of them before you realized.
Small problem. Oh.
Because they both have they're identical copies of each
Yep.
other, so.
So, I was gonna have a look at the mace.
Yes.
Strap them together, throw them both. Yell the command word. Bigger explosion when it hits.
So the mace, it's a mace of terror. It deals normal mace damage 1d6, but it has 3 charges a day. Well, it has 3 charges at max. And while holding it, you can use an action to release a wave of terror, and each creature of your choice within a 30-foot radius extending from you has to make a DC 15 wisdom save or become frightened for a minute.
Got you.
And it regains 1d3 charges daily.
We did change it though to that it got exactly one charge in the per dawn. We did homebrew that, but
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. I forgot that change.
Yeah. So it's basically a Mace of Terror, but with 1 charge.
yeah, one charge
Well,
each
it
day
gets 1 new charge a day, basically.
Yeah.
You can hold
Up to a maximum
of
of
one
3.
day.
Rather than 1d3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just guaranteed lowest possible.
Yeah.
Because that way Ben could actually afford it with his starting gold.
Yeah, that's the reason. So this is fun. I don't actually have Sky Splitter in my possession, but I do have Sky Splitter 2 in my possession.
Make spear nunchucks.
Customize Sky. I'm literally because I never removed it from my profile because I knew I could just summon it back to my hand at any point. So I'm literally just gonna rename this one to Sky Splitter 2. Because it's easier than adding another thing.
Yep. Also, I like how none of you noticed that during Ben's previously on D&D, that Hollister just disappeared.
Yeah.
I noticed. I didn't
Oh
say
no, I
anything on
noticed. I just
purpose.
didn't say anything because it's Hollister and that's
Yeah.
to be expected.
Yeah.
At the end of last session, I was basically telling him, just fuck off. Go away. So the fact that he did, it's what I told him to do. But
Yeah, but you all know it's not because Aaron told him
no,
to.
it's not because I told him to. I'm just glad that he did it because it's what I wanted him
didn't see
to do.
anything else interesting happening here at the moment.
Would his bag also be on the floor now?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go through his bag.
Basically all of his possessions except Scalf's ashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In which case, I would grab the book of notes again. What language are they written in?
They would be written in Draconic.
Right, cool. So I can't read them, but I
I
will
can
take
read
them
it.
anyway. Oh, you can
Yeah.
read them. Actually, I
Yeah,
might give them to
because-
you then.
Because Eager would have written them specifically knowing that only Tess would have been able... Well, at least unless anyone else knew Draconic.
Well, it was
you'd
originally
definitely know that Tess
Martyvir's
could read them.
notebook. So, Martyvir's stuff would have been written in a language, which could very well have been
but-
Draconic. And then, obviously, Igra.
So all of Martyvir's notes would have been in Common, but Eager's notes would have been in Draconic.
Okay. Interesting.
So, half the notes are in Common, half of them are in
Yeah,
Draconic.
like I say, because that's the thing. I think the reason I picked it up off of Martyvir's Cups originally was because it was in Common. I think if it was in Draconic, I probably wouldn't have
Yeah.
even grabbed it then.
Yeah.
So yeah, it
Which
was in
the
Common
best
for that
person to give it
bit.
to is Tess.
Yeah, but
Tess
obviously
would be
the
able
new
to read
stuff
all
I
of them.
can't read, so I would
Yeah.
probably inquire and can anyone actually read the stuff in this book?
I
Um,
can.
You might as well have it then, and just pass it to you.
Oh yeah, my Dread Helm as well. My Dread Helm will be there.
Well, that's a common magic item. It's not worth much of anything.
What does it
I
even
also
do?
can't wear it.
So basically, it's more of an aesthetic thing. It's just
Yeah.
it's got these big curled dragon horns on it, and when
Yeah.
you wear it, it just looks like a black void with 2 red eyes. For the
So
helmet.
as cool as it looks, I'm not gonna wear
It actually serves no functional
It serves no
Yeah.
functional purpose. I'm not
That's
gonna
the
wear
thing with common magic items. Very
It's the-
few common magic items serve a functional purpose.
it. Yeah.
It's the helmet version of a scarf with billowing.
Yeah. Alright, yeah.
The
I
scarf
mean-
of billowing is amazing. You can just
Yeah.
make it dramatically billow in the wind.
I love it. I love magic items like that though. Like quote unquote useless magic items.
It's a
It's
Goblin
a Goblin Slayer
I was tempted to ask for scarf with billowing for Lizzie's potential replacement.
Well, common magic items are real cheap, so that's very likely. Anyway, then. Ugh.
We've all sufficiently looted another one of my character's dead bodies.
Oh, that's right. Did you have
Well,
any money
say
on you?
we.
Wow. I had 3 gold.
A whole 3. Cool.
I had 3 gold, and I also did have an extra dagger. So, if anybody wants an extra regular ass dagger, that is there.
I'd probably literally just throw it at Lucan. And be like, there you go. Just casually toss it to him.
roll to attack.
Lucan will just.
Lucan would
Catch
grab
the
it with the
dagger,
gloves
no
of missile
problem.
snaring regardless.
Yeah.
Lucan will just catch the dagger, no problem. Take one look at it and be like, and just toss it aside.
That's true. He gained back all the lost daggers that he got from the
Yeah,
soup,
he has
didn't
like
so he's not
20
actually down on
regular
them.
daggers right now.
Not that many.
How many does he have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Okay, he would take it then.
Yeah.
He wants to get back up to 10.
Yeah. I realised I never actually added them back to the inventory because of it glitching out last week.
Oh, well, yeah.
So I need to add like 4 back in now.
Wow.
He puts a lot of use into his bag of holding.
Oh yeah.
In other words, mostly daggers.
Dagger.
Imagine someone,
Let's see.
if Lucan gets knocked unconscious and someone tries to loot him, they just reach into his bag and their hand gets impaled.
It's a fail-safe and a storage unit.
And he also
So I'll let you know.
is down one of the +1 ones as well, isn't he? Because we gave that to Brandon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you know as well. When I made Lucan, like when I made his character sheet, I was tempted to, since he has a bag of holding stitched to one side of his cloak, I was tempted to have a bag of devouring stitched to the other side.
Yeah. Stuff to keep hold of things and stuff to get rid of things. Disposal
Yeah.
unit.
Plus, that way, if anyone knocks him unconscious and tries to loot him without knowing him,
Who
they'll be
knows
in
which
for a
one they're
nasty
gonna
surprise.
get? Just put the hand in. That'd be great.
Legal requirement for life in London. Oof.
Yeah.
It's alright.
Well, Egret Zombie is now spending the rest of his days making scalp soup.
Imagine if the next adventurer to come into this room and just see a zombie stirring soup.
No,
with a
here's the
bag that
question.
with a bag that is tied off with a beholder's eye stalk that says the warrior of Talos on it.
People are going to think it's some
Here's the
elaborate
question.
puzzle that the man may just set up, despite the fact it's nothing. It's literally just what it looks like.
Here's the other question: is Hallister going to try to sell off some of the scalps to the next group of adventurers?
Absolutely.
Oh, of course.
He has to make a living somehow.
Yeah.
Now he's charging 11 gold a serving.
It's got to pay for the ashes somehow.
Seasons with scalp.
Okay, so we mentioned at the end of the last session that we were going to take a rest at the start of
Yeah.
this one,
Yep.
because of all the stuff we've just been through,
Yes.
Yeah, that's a word for it.
effectively.
Yeah.
Where are we gonna take that rest? I would have said in like this room, except there's 2 zombies in here now. So I don't know whether I actually want to take a rest in that room.
Ah.
So, now that the zombie's done stirring the soup, one of them is ladling soup into bowls while the other is dumping the bowls back into the cauldron.
Right, okay. Lots of progress being made.
Productive.
Zombies aren't the smartest of creatures, let's be honest.
Still smarter than who you're gonna meet eventually.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
I don't think that's.
Yeah.
Zombie.
Wonder what the zombie's intelligence is. Watching
The
before.
same.
It's the same.
It's the same.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Gotta keep the soup agitated. Oh, you're all in for a treat.
At least you're safe from zombies because they actually go for things with brains.
Exactly. See? I was thinking ahead.
I'm more shocked that zombies have any intelligence score at all.
So
Hey,
am
you
I.
can clearly make a mean scalp suit.
Well, we don't know that. Have you tasted the scalp soup?
Well, the thing is, in D&D terms, an intelligence score of 3 is basically just survival instinct.
Oh, you're all in for a treat. You don't even know the crux of this character yet.
No.
No, we don't.
Oh, just you wait.
Yeah, okay, so the zombies are busy stirring soup and doing things to it. They're also blocking the way out.
Yep.
Because
Oh,
as
you
I
can
established,
pass.
well, like as I established last time, the table clearly blocked the door, so you couldn't really just get past Hallister. You had to interact with him. So,
Well, you could have gotten past him, but you
It's
would have
not
had
so-
to have gone behind the table.
yeah.
It's not so much that it was the table that was in our way, it was more the fact
It was
that
more the fact that
Hallister
Hallister was on the way.
Yeah.
Okay. In which case, yeah, I'll we could get by. And we can obviously try and find somewhere else to take a quick rest.
So your options for places to take a quick rest that are near you are a room with 2 zombies and some soup, a room with a dead beholder zombie,
Yeah.
a room with a bunch of dead mimics and lots of ashes,
Yeah.
and a room with lots of kegs of ale,
Yeah.
And potentially more mimics.
and a hallway with pitfall traps.
Yeah.
I mean, I could float this. We could head up to the F room and rest there.
That's what I was thinking, honestly. Head to
Is
the
this
F.
Where, is this where we go whenever somebody in the...
Whenever somebody dies, we have to head to the F room to pay respects.
The F. Yes. Oh my god. Oh.
I
Alright,
think that
so-
might be the place to go.
Yeah.
I mean, I just more went with that just because it's also
It's also a hidden room, and it's
easily
secondary.
defensible.
Yeah, easily defensible. It's a hidden room, so like people would have to find the entrance to it. All right,
Alright.
let's
To the F room.
let's head past. I'm gonna sneak past the zombies.
Yeah, and I'm just dragging all of the people into this hallway.
No.
Yep. Let's just let Zach handle the movement since he knows where we're going.
Yeah, you can
All
move as appropriately.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
can actually click and drag and select all of them and move them all as a group if you're in formation.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, hi! Well.
Oh. Oh, hi. Hello there.
This is the thing. Okay, so as I round the corner, I immediately see.
You immediately see.
Well, let me describe what you see.
Yes.
You see a 3 foot tall, small, but incredibly buff green goblin. He's got slicked back, greasy black hair, and he's wearing a strange helmet. It's like a strange. It kind of sits a little bit big on his head, but and it kind of rattles about a little bit, and it's just glowing ever so slightly, and he looks incredibly confused.
I really hope the helmet, its power is just it glows slightly. He just picks it up and is like, oh, this looks cool.
He's holding this big ass axe that's kind of covered in little bits of blood and gore, and
Axe.
and he's
like a
well, actually, I'm gonna quickly roll. I'm just gonna quickly roll a perception to see if I'm facing you or if I'm not facing you, because why not? Sure, I'm facing you, so I can see you.
Okay.
See, if you
So-
weren't facing us, I was imagining you would just kind of be like walking into the wall, you know, like glitching out in games.
Based on the fact that the goblins we've actually met on this floor, as we've already established, have actually been friendly. If I'd
Yeah.
met some unfriendly goblins, I would have just gone straight for the kill. We haven't. The only guys we've actually met on this floor have actually been non-hostile. So I'm just
yeah,
going to
I think
assume you're
Tess
part
would-
of that group and walk past you.
As you go to walk past, like, because obviously I'm at the door,
Yeah.
I'm gonna see the whole group, and I'm gonna put my axe out to block, like, not to block, but as you walk past, to trip you over.
All right, I'll make a check. What would that be? Acrobatics to avoid
Yes.
tripping? Yeah. Okay. I get a 18.
Okay.
You definitely managed to avoid tripping.
I then turn to the goblin. What do you think you're doing?
The goblin's gonna look at you and go, name.
What do you think
And
you're
as
doing?
As you speak, and whenever you speak, you notice that whenever you speak, the helmet lights up just a tiny bit more.
Okay.
And when you say, what are you doing? He's gonna look at you, he's gonna hold up the axe and go, I trip. Name.
Yes, you did try to trip me. My...
I'm really tempted to lean forward and just be like, I think this one's broken.
Did you get separated from the rest of your group?
Yes. Friend lost. And then he's gonna gesture to the whole group and go, names.
Well, you can call me Aaron.
I'm gonna kind of look him up and down and go, too many word. E. And then he's gonna look to the rest of the group and go, names.
Tess?
T. Names.
Lizy.
L. And then he's gonna be kind of looking. Then he's gonna realize that Daenor is this giant elephant man, and he's gonna step back a bit and go, "What the fuck?"
Accurate
Sort of
response.
what I was thinking.
Long nose, wrinkle man. He looks incredibly upset at the presence of this giant elephant man.
Yeah, and Lucan will
They-
just say, I'm Lucan, by the way.
And then he's
Daniel's gonna look up and go, seriously? Why?
I, when Lucan says, I'm Lucan, by the way, Rock's just gonna turn to him and go, twink. And then turn back to the elephant man and go, big
That's
nose.
fine. Don't worry,
Oh
it's
no,
fine.
we broke it.
Uh-oh.
What did you break, Rob? What did you break?
I just had to turn Ollie up a little bit. Don't freak out whenever this happens. Just keep going.
Yeah. So I'm gonna look at Daenor and I'm gonna say, big man have name.
Dano.
And then I'm gonna look to Tess because Tess is the only one I'm drawn to right now because she's small. And I'm gonna say T.
Fuck, we're on the sa-
I'm gonna
fuck,
say
we're on the
T.
same height as you.
I'm gonna say T. Big guy, friend.
Yes.
And then I'm gonna kind of look suspiciously at her and to the elephant and go, and kind of lean into Tess and go, he, you slave.
Oh god.
Tess is gonna go like, what? No.
And then Rock's gonna kind of shrug and go, I don't judge. And he's gonna point at Daenor and say, D, me have eye on you. And
Does
then he's
anyone
gonna
want me to sit on him?
So
that's up to you, man.
Well, we'll consider that an option, Daynor.
I am definitely blocking this door right now.
I think this is
and-
the funny thing, is that, like, Tess is the smallest one there, but there are 2 elves that are pretty tall, and then a giant elephant man.
Yeah.
So, like, everyone here is pretty large, with the... I don't know how tall Lizzie is.
Lizzie's human.
It's
Lizzie's
human.
not
So, like,
that tall for a
human-sized.
5'9".
Yeah, 5'9". So, like, most of us are pretty tall. But, like, because the elephant man is obviously, like, wide as well as tall.
Just a quick question: does anybody here speak Goblin apart from me? Like,
Nope.
I say I speak Goblin.
I definitely don't. I wouldn't
Okay.
speak a language like that.
I don't think anyone
okay,
speaks
I'm-
Loxodon either.
I'm just gonna do a quick roll. Okay, Brock definitely thinks that Tess is a goblin, and doesn't understand what a kobold is, and is going to try and speak to Tess in Goblin.
I mean, to be fair, if anyone was going to speak Goblin out of the group, it would be Tess.
Yeah.
It's true, it's the most likely one, but...
So I'm gonna
Considering
turn
she-
to Tess, and in Goblin, I'm gonna try to say, "Do you lead party?" Yes. But obviously.
All right. But
You've heard enough Goblin, you can attempt an intelligence roll to make this out, but it's not likely.
Better than I
I don't know. Crit says otherwise.
Okay,
he
you make
thinks.
it out just fine.
Hey, you want to keep doing that? I would just love to keep rolling high for the rest of the session.
Oh, dear.
I just say, no, not really. Our party doesn't really have a leader.
do. Then Brock is gonna go, I make good leader.
I assume this is still in Goblin, so I don't know what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm still saying this in Goblin anyway. Because I'm trying to
Because you're talking
I
to
think
to
Tess.
test
Yeah.
the Goblin.
Brandon, you have to make another roll now.
I know. Oh my fucking god, are you kidding me?
Is it another crit?
Yeah.
That's right. Get your crits out of the way on the completely useful stuff right here. Not when we
Yeah.
actually need them. Like,
At this point, you might as well just let him learn Goblin so we don't have to keep doing this.
I mean,
know, because
it's a
at
lot.
this
It's a lot more useful than Vidalkin.
Yeah, at
Because
this
in
point-
theory, since you work with goblins on a daily basis at home, in our proper realm anyway, you, for the most part, know Goblin.
This is where Brock's like, "Do you speak Goblin?" And Tess is like, "No, I don't." Fluent Goblin. Sorry, I really don't.
All right.
and Brock
No
is
hablo español.
and
I
Brock would be so
don't know.
stupid
How about
that he
this?
wouldn't question it.
How about this? That we just
If you
say
get a
if-
third crit, you just know Goblin.
All right. I'm not so certain. My friends here may necessarily agree with that.
Brock's gonna kind of think for a minute, and he's gonna say, "You do speak good. Tell friends. Me no want. Rip out kneecaps." And nod.
You know what? I'm gonna be nice, just to be sure.
different die.
Different dice.
Yeah.
So this one happens. First off, of course it's the stupid shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm done. I'm done.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Okay. What are the odds of 3 crits in a row?
It's
With
a
two different
1 in
dice.
20 chance 3 times.
Oh my god.
So, apparently Tess speaks fluent Goblin.
Basically.
I'll update the character sheet then. What the hell?
Oh, that is beautiful. It's a 1 in 8,000 chance.
Well, I'm fucked.
Hey, Brandon, did you buy your lottery tickets today?
Yeah, like, go out and do that now.
Fuck it. I'll just. It looks like it's a little bit involved. I'll just do it later.
All right.
I don't know how the hell this happened. Never tell me the odds. Is what I did. Hey?
Brandon,
Oh,
roll a
thanks.
fake no character.
But Brandon, at the same time, here's the thing. With our group, are you too surprised that happened?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
happens.
thing.
I can't wait for all the nat ones you're gonna get in.
I know.
Yeah, I know. I'm about to get the.
And this is when Tess dies this session.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just like. So yeah. I'll just say. All right. Just like. Well, it looks like this. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
He's gonna think for a second. He's gonna go. Brock. Me.
Brock. Yeah. All right. Well, it doesn't appear Brock here actually means us any harm.
Okay, so I'll ask my question again. Did you get separated from the main group of goblins that were up north?
I'm gonna be back and speaking in, well, what common I can speak now.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna address him and say, Big group goblin, send me find things, shiny things, worth good gold. I go back, no goblins.
Ah. Literally is all I say. Is just,
Ooh.
ah.
You guys are literally just all like.
and then he's gonna turn and he's gonna say, but me smarter than me look, and me figure out. They go in dungeon, look for more shiny things.
Hey, Ben, check your DMs.
Okay. Okay. Noted. Brad.
Okay.
Zach.
And
I-
you don't notice, by the way.
I'll just sort
Okay.
of tell him, they actually left the dungeon to try and set up
Yeah.
a shop above ground.
Brock looks visibly confused and is looking very nervous right now. And he kind of says, yes. And he kind of looks about to like gauge the room to see if he said the right thing.
Insight.
Actually, roll perception.
Perception? That's cool too. I could do that better.
Cool. Cool. We're bouncing out. Nat 1.
I got a 3 on my confusion check. I'm confused.
I got a 18
Mod
on the
20 for
perception. Yeah.
His helmet stopped glowing.
His helmet stopped glowing.
Yep.
Okay.
As you're saying that, he's kind of like looking around, and when he thinks you're not looking, he's like knocking on the helmet.
Come back. Why does your helmet do that?
Yes. And then he looks at the room again as if to say, I hope I said the right thing.
Oh, you're. Oh, this is gonna be.
Brandon, do you want to roll an Arcana check?
I think I will. Thank you very much. Although. Okay, that's low on the die, but my modifier should hopefully pick up that. That would be a 15?
Yeah, that's high enough. You've seen a helmet of comprehend languages before.
Oh my god.
So, out of character, yeah, Brock has a helmet of comprehend languages, and whenever his comprehend language spell isn't on, he can't understand any language because he's too stupid.
Is it a faulty one? Does it just break randomly?
No,
Like,
it's just Here's the thing.
Well, the thing is, it allows you to cast comprehend languages at will, and the spell lasts for an hour. It just so
Right.
happens his spell wore off.
And sometimes it takes him a minute to remember that he can do that. So
Uh-huh.
right now, the reason he's not cast it again is because he's panicking because you're talking at him and he's realizing he doesn't know what you're saying. So he's trying to get through this conversation so he can do it subtly.
So, can I make an insight to see if I can figure
Yes.
out what's going on? That's not too bad. 14.
Okay, Ben,
Yeah?
why don't you roll me a deception check with disadvantage?
Okay, I can do that. What is my deception? Probably
It'll be
not.
plus
Oh,
2.
Yeah, +2. With disadvantage, that's a 9.
I think that's enough said.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, just so yeah, test just 5 stuff just like Brock, helmet.
But you do realize that I was gonna say you better
Yeah.
point in
You
the
point
helmet.
at the
because-
helmet. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally like I'm like miming just like for you, just like helmet.
And I'm glad that you did it because you're the only one he properly trusts right now. Because he thinks you're a goblin. So he goes, he kind of looks, and then he like, he turns to Aaron and goes, "Oh, E, what that?" And points to the corner of the room.
I
hoping that
don't
Aaron will
look.
away. And then, before he even checks whether Aaron looked or not, he kind of like focuses for a minute, and the helmet starts glowing again.
God damn it.
and he kind of like tries to play it off, and he's like, "You were said." As if to tell you to go on.
Okay, so I think I figured out the answer to my question. As I
Yes.
said earlier, the other goblins went outside.
Yes, through dungeon.
No, they
Well,
went out of the
they went
dungeon.
up.
They went up, not down.
Doesn't sound like thing they would do. They like dungeon. Big scary beard man, good to people in dungeon.
They believe that Xanathar wanted them in the dungeon, so they left.
Oh, you realize there's no way he's gonna understand the word Xanathar.
Yeah, he hears the word Xanathar, and the only thing that he can think of that begins with Z is xylophone. So he's like, nobody play musical instrument but me.
God.
And he pulls out his bagpipes. He's like, music, you want song? And he starts playing the bagpipes.
No song. Stop that.
I mean, it's an option. I can sit on him if you want. We can show him off.
Okay, Nor, quiet.
Okay.
God.
He's gonna like finish up his little song, and he's gonna put the bagpipes away, and he's gonna kind of nod, all proud of himself, like, "You welcome."
Can you roll performance?
Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's why I know how bad
one
this
minute.
performance is.
Oh, my performance is actually really good.
Yeah.
Actually, I should be standing right here.
That's a 17.
Yeah, you played.
He certainly plays the bagpipes much better than he talks.
Okay. It's not really saying a lot, honestly, but
No, it's not. But that is the best performance of Hot Cross Buns you've heard in a long time.
on bagpipes? What?
Okay.
I mean,
At
he
this
is
point,
basically a 5-year-old.
Yeah,
He's
9 actually.
he's
Okay.
gonna turn to Aaron, and he's gonna kind of turn to Aaron, and then he's gonna turn to Tess, and he's gonna look, and then he's gonna go and he's gonna walk up to Lightsey, and he's gonna be kind of looking at her, and he's gonna whisper to Lizzie, "Do you know shower either?"
I love this character. I fucking love this character.
Ben has created another character that will die within a session.
She's not gonna last long, honestly.
And he's gonna lean in and say, "Me no either. No trust water in here." And he's gonna like shake his head as if they're on the same level.
Lizzie's just gonna like glare and be like, "You're lucky I'm not going to stab you."
He hears stab and he's like, "Ah, you like stabbing things too." And this is I'm like visibly excited at the mention of stabbing. He's like, and he's gonna like gesture at the bottom and be like, "We like stab things."
As he holds out his axe, the best tool for stabbing.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point, Lizzie is going to point to the dead zombie beholder in the corner and be like, "Scary eyeball creature make goblins go up."
And he's gonna kind of think for a second and go, "Ah, so they come back 'cause he dead."
No.
It's not bad logic.
It's not.
That's actually fairly good logic.
Sound logic.
They don't plan on returning. They want to make life outside.
He hears "make life" and is like, "Ugh. You elf always so sexed up. Head out of gutter."
Aaron, you want me to try this?
Please.
All right. So I'm going to say just like, look, there's another bigger eyeball monster further down that they're more scared of, so they're not gonna come back.
He kind of ponders this for a moment. He's like, "Oh, I understand. We go kill bigger thing. I come with." He goes, "I come with you. We go kill big thing. Bring goblin back."
Aaron does not like the sound of this.
Literally, Daynor has got his trunk and he's doing like this with his trunk.
With his trunk. The elephant facepalm.
And when you see a like bigger, scarier thing with eye stalks, he goes, "It okay. Axe good at killing big thing."
I mean, I just look at Aaron just like, he does look really strong. You gotta admit that.
Is there anything like... the door is like right where I am, right?
Yeah,
Can I just like obliterate the door with my axe?
you can try.
Try. Don't fail because you'll look really stupid.
That's a crit!
Okay.
That's a 20!
Crits on the stupidest thing. That
That's a 20!
You just take one swing with your axe and just cleave the door in half.
Okay, I'm impressed on my at that.
Is it the bottom half of the door?
Yeah. So like the door's still together, but from where he can reach, it's in half.
I turn and say, I turn and say, "I do that to living thing too."
Hey, so what? You can bust a door down? That ain't impressing me much.
Oh, we know for a fact Aaron.
Did you just fucking make a country song reference?
Yes, I did.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn
that's a
to
Shania
Aaron.
Twain reference. Right
I'm gonna turn to Aaron and say, "Well, me assume you do no want me to hack legs off, so me need to find other thing to kill."
All right. You think you're tough? Bring it. Hit me with your best shot. See what you can do.
Okay. That's all he needed to hear. He's gonna take a swing at Aaron's leg.
This isn't gonna go well.
No.
Oh, please.
Oh no.
That's a crit.
Oh no!
Yeah.
For God's
Is that the
sake.
fifth crit this session?
This is too many crits for one session.
That's another crit.
Okay, where's the unnecessary amount of damage to Aaron's leg?
That's gonna be a lot of damage.
Yes.
So I
Aaron
always
might lose
forget.
his leg.
I always forget. Do you double what you roll, or do you roll twice?
Roll twice.
Roll twice.
Okay.
Some people double it, but for
Yeah, that's
sick of ease, but
that's
I've
one minute.
also seen one group
That is-
add max damage on
One
top of
minute,
it.
wait. That's 26 damage.
26.
oh,
Alright.
That's 26 damage.
Aaron, Rob, do you remember what health you were at before your rest? Because you've not rested yet.
No, I was at 44. I was fine.
Okay, so you're not at 44 anymore.
Was it 26?
Yeah.
26
Yeah.
damage.
You're at 18.
I
Well,
just reel
you
back
have-
and I'm like,
You're at
I
18 and
literally,
you can no
I
longer
literally say,
you
well-
can no longer properly stand up without any medical attention.
I'm just like, well, you asked me to. Whoop. Going right at his ankle, just boom.
Dano's just gonna still be staring, just blankly, just like.
I like to think that not only do I damage the leg, but I like sweep him off his feet with it as well, and he just
Yeah!
like, flat out
Yeah.
his back.
Okay.
I just look at Aaron, just like, you asked.
The only thing that saves his legs
ow.
is the fact that his legs went with the momentum of the axe.
Yeah, no.
The only reason
reason
I even asked him this is because I rolled to see like whether I was even bothered by the fact he broke the door, and I rolled a 3. So I rolled really low to do something stupid like this, like challenge him. It's the only reason I'm even in this situation.
Well,
And it almost lost
congratulations!
Aaron his leg.
I'd like to add, by the way, that Brock doesn't see anything wrong with this, and he thinks that this is like totally normal, and he's like really proud of himself right now.
Yeah, Aaron
And
is
he's like looking to the other
seething.
party members, like, see?
Aaron is seething, and literally.
Once again, Dano's just gonna be standing there, just looking up, going, "Tempest, seriously, why? What did I do?"
Lucan will just look at Aaron and be like, well, you kind of did ask him to.
Yeah, no. Tess and Lucan are just looking at just like, you literally asked for it.
Oh yeah, no, Lizzie's on that boat too. It's just like, Aaron, I don't know who's dumber, you or the goblin.
Listen,
I can see.
goblins
I
have
can see
done
that
like 7 damage to me most in the past, right?
I'm gonna turn. I can see that Aaron's like really annoyed, and I'm gonna kind of look a little bit sad and be like, "You need me to prove again?" And I'm gonna like,
no. Yeah, no. Tess and Tess just like, no. You made a point. You made your point.
Aaron's life flashes before his eyes.
Meanwhile,
What
Dano
state
is
am I
indifferent to
physically
that.
in now after this?
Well, you can't stand up on your own without having medical attention.
Yeah,
Okay.
no. I have a spell slot left, so I'm just gonna start. I'm just gonna pop in on a cure wounds for him real quick,
Okay.
Yeah.
just to get him back on his feet.
Yeah. Okay.
10 HP back.
Cool.
And now you're still definitely hurt, but you can stand.
I can stand at least.
I'm gonna turn to Tess and say, "Elves have surprisingly sturdy leg."
I turn, like, once again, I turn to him, and I'm like, you can stay for now.
Yes. he's like
Because
over
that
the moon at this.
fucking hurt. And if he can do that to other people, that's fine.
He's like, you see, me cut things up real good.
Once again, Aaron can respect people that are good with weapons, and that's exactly what he is.
Elf looked like Twig, but strong like Trunk.
Okay. And like literally after saying that, I go to move to the room that we were planning on going to anyway.
So you're just limping along.
Yep.
Yep.
Uh,
Ow. Ow.
and then, like
Ow.
make my way over to like the room that we were heading to.
I'm gonna turn to Tess as I watch him like limping away. I'm gonna turn to Tess and say, "That was just one hit. He going to be okay?"
He's a lot tougher than he looks.
If only I had my fucking cloak, because then he would have had disadvantage on hitting me.
No, it's better this way.
I'd like to, but I get +8 to hit with that axe.
Yeah.
Press F to pay respects for Aaron's pride.
Again.
Why do you think Callister took the cloak from you?
Because he's an asshole.
I mean, yes, but
Yes, but he also saw the easiest way to hurt you.
Hit him in the legs with an axe.
Fell him like a tree.
Alright, I assume nothing eventful happens on the way to the Ephraim.
Yeah, nothing eventful happens on the way there.
All right.
No, your
In the
ankle does
Ephraim.
not give way. Are we now paying F for your
Yeah,
pride as
for
well?
your leg now.
I
Leg
literally
and pride.
I literally sort of like go like into like this corner, I guess. And kind of start to settle down, effectively preparing to like go into like a meditation.
Do you lean on a wall to support you, perchance?
My leg is injured, so while I make my way there, then yes.
Which wall?
This one, the one on the side.
Okay. Cool. Carry on.
Okay.
Kind of thing. Yeah, like I probably would have like leant on this one as I entered the area, and then kind of gone over to this one, and then gone down into that corner. But yeah, when I'm in a trance state, I'm not leaning on anything because that's not how that works.
I'm gonna take a look at everyone and be like, everybody look quite sore.
That's a word for it.
I mean,
And I'm gonna go. Me smell cook meat.
I'm ignoring him.
Yeah.
I'm
bunch
also
of-
ignoring him. I'm just gonna
He's
wander
gonna
by.
go. Gonna go over to Lightsy and say, fried mushroom.
Yeah, a fair number of us were kind of singed by a fireball earlier.
Oh, pesky wizards. And he's gonna like look around.
Wizards, where?
Wizards very strong, but very squishy.
I fucking love this character so much.
Okay.
So I mean, while you guys are resting, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that Brock is like watching everything,
Like keeping
kind of
out
assuming that
everything.
everything's danger.
Yeah, yeah. Like you say,
Yeah.
obviously I'll trance for 4 hours, and then spend time kind of like going over my stuff, I guess.
I'm just pointing out that for now that'll be a regular bin.
Yeah. So, can I question? In a herbalism kit, would you say that there's things like sufficient enough in that to use as some kind of paint or marking? Just something to squish about so I could, like, say for instance, I don't know, draw a mustache on Aaron while he's in a trance state.
Oh my god.
You would have
Would
to
you
make
really?
a nature roll to know if you know what to use for it.
Really?
I mean, my
Good luck.
nasic's not great.
This is where we all wake up. The only one that's been watching us is the new goblin, and Aaron is dead because he's had some like poison.
Just put
smeared across
poison
his
like
face.
around my face.
I mean, I rolled a 10, but I have -4.
Nope.
So
In that case, that's a big old honking.
It's a 6.
You think that this rather thorny looking one might work?
I'm gonna try and draw a mustache with the thorny one on his face while he's in a trance.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Please do.
Yeah, no. That's gonna be like, whoa, hold up there, buddy.
So the thing about trance is you remain semi-conscious while you're doing it. So if you were to physically come up and touch me, I would immediately just like be aware that you've done that, and it would break me out of it.
So Brock, as like Tess stops him, he's gonna go, "It's okay. Practical joke make friend better friend."
I just realized, of course it was the door.
The door crack. Oh my god.
So yeah, Tessa's just like, no, you don't understand. Elves, when they sleep, they're partially awake. If you do that, he's going to be livid with you.
Oh, not good. He already not happy because me stronger than him.
Or just in the middle of like Aaron's nice dream, it's just like got a really buff goblin. It's just like, wait, no.
And listen, bro, I like you fine, but it's like you want to stay on that one's good side, okay?
Why? What wrong with him? He get mad quickly?
Yes.
Oh, I know plenty goblin like that. Lots of goblin get angry very quickly.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, he's a lot tougher than he looks, and he could, and trust me, he wouldn't
Can you roll me an
hesitate.
intelligence roll real quick?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. That's not gonna be good.
No, it's
Oh,
not.
well, I mean, it's a 14, an 18 on the dice.
Hearing Aaron described as getting mad easily is reminding you of...
What was that?
Oh, you cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
hearing Aaron that gets mad at people easily is reminding you of your father.
Oh, I'm gonna turn to Tess and go, oh, he get mad quickly? Oh, me dad get mad quickly. He get very mad very quickly.
Please don't. Please don't do this to Aaron.
Yeah, he's gonna say, he's gonna turn to Tess and say, you even get so mad. Me no allowed to call him Dad anymore. Me have to call him Mr. Terry.
Oh my god!
Oh, Tess filled with regret immediately.
Zach, I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you.
Meanwhile, Dana has no idea what's going on.
I like to imagine that like the color was just dropped from Tess like immediately as soon as he says that.
Tess is hopefully thinking, maybe it's a different Terry.
Just as
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I will have you know, though, that both Ben and I thought of that independent...
Yeah, we
Of course you both fucking did.
and he's
like, Ben basically said something along the lines of him being Terry's son, and I'm just like, I was gonna tell you you could do that since you're a goblin.
I'm gonna turn. Brock's gonna turn to Tess and go, oh, and okay, he a harsh dad, but he a good dad.
Oh no!
He's gonna turn to Tess and go, other goblins mean to Terry because he's so focused on me. I like to pretend me smart, but me clumsy and do things wrong sometime. And Terry have to take blame. So goblins mean to him, but he good goblin.
Oh, damn me.
I feel like that's just indicative of my thoughts right now.
I wonder who that could have been aimed at.
That's funny.
Well, it's like, well, I legit don't know how Tess would respond to this.
Please, Brandon, I haven't had a chance to properly break one of your characters yet. I had to take the opportunity.
Yeah?
He's gonna then turn around and go, hey, T, me like you. You're my favorite.
No, you're making it so much worse.
And then he's gonna put his hand on Tess's shoulder and go, small guys have to stick together.
Meanwhile, with all this, the knife is being pushed deeper and deeper.
So, for those of you who haven't been watching, Tess killed a goblin named Terry.
Yep. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Well, first off, Brock, I'm a girl.
Brock's gonna kind of back up and look and go, oh, be so sorry. Hard to tell sometimes. He's like, me no good with boy and girl. We just like goblin.
I mean, looking at it this way, if I had done it, Aaron would have done it. So someone was killing Terry.
Like, Terry was gonna die regardless. Let's be honest.
But yeah, just like, well, I'm sure your father is a good man.
He tried to be. He tried to do what best for Goblin, even though they mean to him.
In fact, the last thing you remember about your father was that he was recently promoted to be in charge of building a stage for selling slaves.
I turn to Tess and go, it's okay, because wherever they move, me know Terry will be in good position. He got new job. He in charge of building thing, and he good with his hands, so he will make very good stage for selling the bad people that I capture.
God damn it is so hard to keep straight face during all this.
It really is.
I'm literally imagining Tess just standing there, just like wide-eyed like this, like.
He's gonna sniff again, and he's going, smell of fire, take me back. Terry used to love sitting by fire and cooking meals. Fire, one of his favorite things.
Oh dear Christ.
This is when you need his helmet to run out.
Well, you have only just started your long rest, so
We have another hour of this.
I'm going to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Ben,
Yes.
when you struck me, which side did you swing into? So like, which leg did you end up injuring?
If I was facing you, your left leg.
My left leg. Zach, when I broke my ankle the other day, which one was it?
it was your left one.
Okay, cool. Has that sustained permanent damage being broken twice in very short, like, period of time? Because this is important.
I forgot we were starting to use permanent.
So here's
Yeah.
the thing.
But does
God.
like magical healing properly heal it properly,
That's
or
the
is
thing.
it just
Just
kind
like he's
of?
received magical healing, both
Yeah.
of them.
Yeah.
This is the thing I want to try and figure out.
Well, you'll have to find out in the morning.
Okay, that's fine.
All right.
Erin stands up, then immediately collapses as his foot comes down.
Just like, oh, good damn. Nope, I can't do this. I can't do this.
Brock is going to be sitting, and he's gonna kind of scooch close. And is Lightsay sleeping as well?
Probably.
I'm gonna like gesture to the
Lucan's
rest.
the
of-
only one who's still awake because he's used to taking shifts with Aaron for their
Yeah, we
meditation.
sleep at like
Yeah,
opposite times.
I'm gonna kind of scooch closer to Tess and go. So, why you travel with big people?
Oh, I'm trying to get to the deepest part of the dungeon.
And you use big people as walls to take hits. Smart.
No comment.
And he's he's gonna notice your gauntlet, and he's gonna go, "Ah, you are robot man, woman."
No, nothing like that. It's my arm is still under there.
He's just gonna kind of look at it and go, "Fancy schmancy. All I need axe."
No, I'm nowhere near strong as you, so I need a bit of assistance.
And he's gonna like grab Tessa's arm to like, as if like forcing her to like flex her bicep and be like, potential. In fact, I'm gonna make a quick. When I do that, I'm gonna make a quick perception check. What color is your skin, Tess?
I actually don't remember off the top of my head. Give me a moment. 'Cause I think I actually need to have a look at my.
The real question is it green or gray?
Likely.
I mean, that's a. What is my bonus?
Mottled green. Yes.
Model green? Oh, okay. And with my mod 20, I definitely think that you're a goblin.
Cool.
I'm just gonna kind of look and go. So, how? And you could see that he's visibly struggling to get this particular sentence out because it's long. And he's like, "How do in dungeon, goblin, not from dungeon, you get here?"
Oh boy. This is gonna be like explaining quantum physics. Lol.
It really is.
Meanwhile, you'll all have now come across the fact that Daenor snores loudly.
Oh
Also, to be-
boy.
It is fair that with Brock's intelligence, he thinks that Tess is a goblin because goblins are basically, or kobolds are basically the goblins of the Dragonborn world.
It's true.
Yeah.
So I'll give you just a second. I just need anyone else is home or check on the stove.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I'd also like to add when Daenor snores, the first time, Brock jumps up, looks at the door to the F room, and is ready to attack something. And is like,
it sounds like a wood mill.
and he's like, fuck, and then he realizes where the noise is coming from and sees that it's coming from Daenor, and is like, and he looks just positively horrified at the noise that Daenor is making, and he's thankfully Tess is back because he's got to turn around to Tess and say, your long-nosed friend has a demon inside of it.
Don't let him hear you say that.
I'm not.
Eyes
Yeah.
snap open, hammer in hand. Smite him, Tempest.
I'm not so sure about that.
he's gonna say to Tess, he's like, big beast, not usually smart. Is he smart?
Yes.
It's a good thing he's asleep.
And then he's gonna turn to Tess and go, that make 3 of us.
Oh my god.
Oh,
He's like,
it's a good.
he goes,
It's a
good our minds think same.
I'm not gonna tell you what I rolled. Just know that Tess is
Fireball
gonna.
to face.
I'm not gonna tell you what I rolled. Just know that Tess is gonna remember that you basically equated her intelligence to yours.
He'd like to
Whoa.
point. I'd like to point out that this isn't because Brock thinks people are stupid. Brock just thinks that he's a lot smarter than he.
I know.
But he's gonna turn and go. So, you come from big town upstairs?
Well, not really. I come from a lot further off.
Oh, so city next to big city upstairs. I think I have cousin over there.
No, you don't, by the way.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tess is just thinking if you somehow had a cousin in our guild, I think we would have thrown you out for gross incompetence.
I don't think he understands what that word is.
Well, one, I'm not saying it out
You're
loud.
incompetent. They told me.
He's gonna. I just imagine that he'd be like, they say I have big incompetence. Like, all proud. As if that's a good thing.
Oh god.
I'd like to point out that Brock's name is Brock Thickskull.
Yes.
That's not his
For a
surname.
reason.
Yeah.
That's not his surname. He
The
doesn't
thing
remember.
with
his
goblins is they give you a name when they feel you've earned it.
Yeah.
And oh lord, did he earn it?
Yep.
Oh god.
So, when he says that you're from really far away, he's like, so you come here with fairy boys and monster man?
Fairy boys and monster man.
Oh, you're
It
so
sounds
glad
like a
that I'm
fucking-
asleep.
It sounds like an indie band.
And I love how at this point he's completely forgotten why he's there as well.
Lucan just cracks a smirk.
And
Yeah,
then
guys, I'm
what?
gonna see a band
Tess-
later. Fairy
Tess
boys
was
and the monster
forward.
man.
Tess glares at Lucan just oh, I'm glad you're enjoying this. No, I didn't come in here with them initially. I came down with a friend.
oh, where is friend? Is he off getting shiny things?
He's dead.
Oh,
Ben, can you roll intelligence?
okay. Oh no. That's a 5. So
You
minus
don't
the
know
4
what
is
that
a 1.
means.
I don't know what dead means.
Nope.
No, you don't.
I'm gonna kind of frown.
Oh my god, is he literally like the is it the college humor Batman where he thinks everyone who dies are just sleeping?
He's gonna go. Dead. Is dead a very, very long shiny hunt?
The shiny hunt in the sky.
Clouds.
Huh. So the fact that he doesn't understand what dead means actually gives Tess kind of a bit of pause from him, just like, wait a minute. Yeah, manner of speaking, I guess. I think your father went with him.
Opportunity!
Brock is gonna go. Oh, so we will find them. I'm sure we will reunite you with friends soon.
Hopefully. Tess is just thinking, hopefully not that soon.
I mean, to be fair, he's only 3 rooms away.
Yeah.
Oh, I would like to point out that you've basically just your dog went off to a farm.
Yeah, I know.
Brock about not only Igra but
His father.
his dad as well. And by the way, he
like
might
say-
not understand what death is, but if he sees a dead body, it's just the word dead that he doesn't understand.
Mm-hmm.
So he knows, for instance, those things in the other room are dead. He just doesn't know how to say that.
Have to,
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I would also like to point out that we now probably can't go back and potentially loot the Goblin Treasure
Yeah,
Hoard because
now-
Harry's body's still there as well.
Hold on a moment. I gotta make another, basically a morality roll right now. Because we're in a very moral gray area for Tess, so I'm just like,
Yeah,
what way are you actually gonna swing on this?
I would like to also say that Brock's going to turn to Tess and say, "Oh, I don't know what your friend like, but Terry very sociable. I'm sure they get along great."
Oh, come on! Terry sounded great. Maybe we should have kept Terry around.
And he's gonna say, "Does your friend?" He's gonna say, "Does your friend like Maryland crab soup?" Terry make very good Maryland crab soup.
Okay. Give me a moment. All right.
Meanwhile, Ben's climbing up to the top of the ropes and limbering up, ready for it.
So yeah. All right. So yeah. Tess will just say, "No, look, you don't understand. Like, you know those people in there?
Ah, yes, splattered things.
Yeah, yeah. My friend, and your dad are like them.
Well, let me just do it quick. Okay. He's gonna laugh uproariously. He's just gonna. Oh, you are a funny person, T.
I kind of wish I was joking, but I'm not.
It's like, I'm sure your friend very strong, Terry very sneaky and capable. I'm sure they fine.
The snoring gets louder.
I'm gonna like point it down and go, "You sure your friend okay? He sound like he dying." Well, no, he sound like he about to splatter.
Yeah, next thing you know, everywhere.
No, it's just like,
It's magic.
Eggshell.
well, it's a matter of, well, there was an accident with your father when he was building the stage.
Wait,
Yes.
You-
Accidentally took a
you
fire
know-
to the face.
you know, Dad?
Tess is KIA.
let me just do a quick roll. Okay. Did you get along well? How did you like him? He very funny, yes?
We didn't get much of a chance to talk. Because,
Yup. Child Terry.
Yeah.
I realize what I'm doing is very much like character killed. That's why I'm trying to figure best, like, how best to do this without, like, and trying to get across to him just like, I did not mean for it to happen. Well, when we came down here, we had already fought off a bunch of goblins that had already been trying to kill us.
Oh yes. Mean goblins upstairs. I have met them.
Right, and when we got down to this floor, we saw a goblin, and we just thought they were more the mean goblins, and so we attacked.
You attack shop goblins?
It was an accident, but yes.
Oh, I hope you attack Derek. He a dick.
Someone put that in the notes. Derek is a dick.
Well, it was the
Derek Dick.
it was the goblin who was, well, you know, working on the stage.
Oh, probably Clarence. He building manager.
Okay, there's no. Okay,
Building manager.
all right. Okay, clearly clearly this isn't working. So, no, just like at this point, just like no. I'm saying that I shot a firebolt into your father's back.
He's gonna kinda sit for a second and go, maybe you're not as funny as thought. That's not very good joke.
It's not. It's really not.
I'm going to make an insight check. Because I don't know whether I believe. Where is my insight? Let's do it. Oh, that's an 18. He very much believes you. He's just gonna kind of sit for a second and go, so he take firebolt. He quite squishy, but I'm sure he fine. You have Healy friends.
There wasn't much we could do for him at that point.
You did not save Dad?
It.
Accidents happen. You save after accident. Make wrong right.
Oh, it's more that the damage was too much to fix.
But goblins strong. We strong. Goblins strong. You heal Dad.
There is a.
He's gonna like point at both Aaron and Lucan and say, "Weird fairy boys do creepy magic, make people healthy."
I'm the last person that would do that.
I'm just imagining Lucan doing like weird creepy magic and it's just slipping a dagger into their neck. Like that makes them better.
Rock just associates elves with magic, so he's like, "Yeah, they know magic."
Well, my friend, even if they had the magic capable of that, none of my friends were strong enough to do that.
Why you use such strong spell on innocent, defenseless Terry?
Because it saved on
Well-
resources.
Well, you didn't put it like that.
So at the start of this, I thought we might be killing Rock
Same.
off at some point. But now I'm thinking Brock might be killing Tess up at some point. Axe in back for Terry.
I'm gonna kind of.
As I said, just like, look, I basically
gonna
said,
go
just
get a
like, look, it was a complete accident. We were all on edge when we came down from the last floor because we had to fight through a bunch of those mean goblins you were talking about, and we just thought he was another one.
But those mean goblins look nothing like us. You're trying to say all us goblins look alike?
Yes, 100%.
Say, I expect better from fellow goblin.
Oh Lord, Brock, I'm not a goblin. I'm a kobold.
You are cold goblin, that's what I say. I'm gonna roll a quick intelligence check to see if I know what a goblin is. Nope, a kobold. I do not know what a kobold is. I'm like visibly confused at this point. Like, I'm not angry at this point. I'm still like really confused, and I'm like, so it's fine. We strong. We go get Terry back. We get your friend too. Did you kill him too?
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ben, these are for you. These are for you. Don't. What I'm gonna say is, don't get attached to Fuzzy too much.
I didn't go into this session expecting to completely ruin Tess's mind, but
I think there was somewhat of a plan for this.
Well, yes, but that was my plan.
I think the
Okay.
problem is that Tess made it worse. Like, she could have just left it, but she
Well,
kept going.
Oh, yeah.
Ben made it much worse as well.
yeah, I'd like to add that Brock would have just accepted the fact that these two were away on some kind of mission for the
Yeah,
rest of
like
his
I said,
life.
and like I said, I made a morality roll just like
To
would
see
Tess
whether you'd actually
let
try
go
and
of-
explain it.
Yeah, no, like Tess is neutral, but she's good leaning. Like, she could not bring herself to actually let that lie continue, even if it would have been the simplest way out. Just like, but here's my point. Just like, all right, you want to help your father, right?
Yes, we help, father. We help. What was friend's name?
His name was Igra.
Okay, we help. We help Dad. We help G-Man. We bring back.
Look,
G-Man.
all right, here's. All right, so I think I found the luck. Just like, okay, if you want to help your father, we're all trying to get down into the dungeon because if we get to the end, we all get a.
But why you go to end of dungeon to wish? You just find plant, flowery plant, pick petals off. You get many wish.
What?
No, I don't think you understand. This, I don't think you understand. This wish is strong enough magic to bring your father back.
Oh, so it's like fairy boy spell.
Yes, but a lot more powerful.
Well, then get fairy boy to bring him back.
No, I don't think you understand. We're trying to go down there because we can't do it ourselves.
Oh, I knew fairy boy was weak. he's gonna think for a moment and he go. So, you tell me that you kill my dad and your friends, but you want to save them?
Yes, because I feel bad about it.
I kill plenty of things and not feel bad. Well,
Yes.
I splatter plenty of things and not feel bad. It's like, why you splatter things if you're going to feel bad for splattering things? Those are the things you know splatter.
Oh, like I said, it's like if we'd known he meant us no harm, we wouldn't have even considered it. Nah. And I just want to make this right by you. And if it means getting you to the end of this dungeon so that we can find some way of bringing your father back, I will gladly help with it to make amends.
What about you, friend? Why you kill friend? He friend.
He made a choice that would have, I think, eventually turned him into just another monster.
Terry and me make choice all time. Not always right choice, but always for each other.
I don't think his choice would have worked out for.
You do not sound like very trusting.
Wow. I trusted him, and oh, look what happened.
Yes, you kill him. That doesn't sound like he betrayed your trust.
Oh, why? Why? Why is it that you're doing this to her? Of all the people.
I just want to get to the end and make all this right.
Okay. Brock believes that you want to do the right thing, but he thinks that you have incredibly bad decision making. Bro, he's gonna
That's
go.
fair.
He's gonna go. You seem like nice goblin, but me think you could learn a thing or two about friends. You know, kill friend. Well, you know, splatter friend. You help friend. You understand?
Yes, I understand, Brock.
He's gonna like, and other goblin, they be very annoying, I know, but you no splatter other goblin, or you get in trouble.
Right.
Say, okay, I help you.
So, you would know firsthand that the punishment for flattering another goblin is that Yek would try to sell you as a slave and fail miserably because no one wants a goblin slave. So then he'd just release you after a week.
I would say, now, normally, typical thing, me get pretty goblin to sell you, but we do not have pretty goblin right now, so we might have to wait. So, if you can do good, bring good people back instead of killing good people, maybe you no get sold. But I cannot guarantee me no make rules, me just enforce.
Got it.
He's like,
First
what
of all,
about...
Nick the Tall was a he sharp. But
I'm gonna point at the rest of the party and say, have fairy boys or monster man hurt any good people?
I mean, I gotta think about that honestly and just like, to Tez's knowledge, no.
It's true.
Ah, so you are Brokov group.
Oh my god.
You accidentally hurt. So, Brock,
See, you're basically the same. About the same intelligence. You kill
So-
innocent people.
so Brock's gonna go, you accidentally splatter good people and get in trouble, but you mean to be good. You try to be good.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I am.
Brock, sympathize. We get through this together. People no understand that we know, always recognize our own strength.
I like to imagine that Luke has just been sitting there kind of silently chuckling to himself through this entire conversation.
Most of
Boys
it.
and Monster Men hitting the nearest gig venue.
And I love how,
Boys and
again, he
Monster.
completely forgets Lizy's there.
Yeah. I mean, as Lizy's still asleep though, right?
Yeah, because Lizy needs the full rest.
So
Yeah.
essentially.
I'm
But
gonna.
no, like,
whisper-
he keeps saying Fairy Boys and Monster Man, completely
Yeah.
leaving her out of everything.
It's
Yeah.
because he's not entirely sure what you are yet. Because he doesn't. He has no. The only reason he thinks he knows what Tess is because he thinks, oh, okay, that's a goblin. And he's like, big scary monster man. I've seen elves before, fairy boys. No idea what that thing is.
Because although you're human,
I don't
you
re- I
look
don't
very
recognize-
different because of your attire and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was the
And
only
because
human
of
I've
the
ever
fact
seen.
that I have mushrooms growing out of
Yeah.
my body.
The only human I have seen is human I've seen was Yek the Tall, who was supposed to be the perfect visage of a human.
But he was also technically a goblin. So
Exactly. So he's just already confused, so he has no idea what the hell lies.
So yeah, but that just like Tess was just like, oh, bro, I need to get some rest.
Yes, you sleep. Try and not dream of friends' screams. Not good.
I'll do my best.
Say, he's gonna say, if you find that pity in friend eyes keep you awake, then imagine that they are dog. You kill dog, not friend. Pity in eyes is okay.
I'll keep that in mind, and I'll start sleeping for my rest.
Okay. And we finally get to the.
I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting to have this conversation.
I don't think anyone was. This just
I
happened.
enjoyed it, though.
It was great. It was very
How many-
entertaining.
Yeah.
Did you see how many fucking minefields I had to traverse this?
I know. It was
I think
highly
that was
entertaining.
payback from Zach for all the stuff you put him through in the past. Because Zach did say a lot of that was his idea.
Not a lot of it. I had the idea of, oh, Ben and I agree that this should be Terry's son.
Oh, Ben just took it and ran with it.
I just ran with the rest of it.
Everything
I
was
knew I
all
was going
improv
to-
on Ben's part.
I
Oh,
knew I was going to use it with Tess at some point. I just only slightly pushed him in the right direction.
Also,
Oi.
goodbye to Fuzzy in the Starfinder
I
campaign.
was gonna say that's not it's gonna go well, is it?
Hey,
Don't rest.
hey, you got really lucky because I rolled to see on a scale. The higher to 20 would be, the more confused I was. The closer to 1 it was, the more angry I would be when I got that news. And I got an 18. So I was just more confused than angry. If I'd been angry, I would have just attacked.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been fun.
I'm much more glad that it went this way.
Yeah.
Oh, this was great.
As I said, just like I was tiptoeing through this carefully, just like, oh god.
As
Yeah.
soon as you realized, wait a second, Zach would make his dad Terry,
Yep,
and so would Ben.
yep. Because you're both fucking assholes.
Oh, that was a beautiful. It's the fact as well that I just coincidentally latched onto Tess because she's small and looks like a goblin.
I
which
know.
led to us having this conversation as well.
I know.
Oh, the stars aligned.
It's terrible. Absolutely
Right.
terrible.
So,
Right.
one long rest later.
Yes.
Yeah. What
One-
state is
with
my
one-
leg in
with
when
one
I get up,
sawmill.
Zach?
Well, like I say, it's a long rest with a sawmill going off in the background
Yeah.
for everyone else who is trying to sleep.
Oh yeah, I'll be very frustrated because, like I say, I only rest basically for the first 4 hours of it, and then I'm awake for the rest of it.
You'll get up and you'll have like.
So then I have to
you'll-
put
you'll
up
be
with like
up and you'll be up
hours
for
of you
4
doing
hours.
this. Yeah.
So, I already rolled once to see what state your leg was in.
Yeah.
but I just remember it was somewhere in the middle, and I forgot exactly. So let's roll again.
Okay.
It's gone. You wake up and it's no longer there in the morning.
Disappeared.
But there
Are
is
you
a
gonna try to
mysterious
stand
fire
up?
with a skeleton.
I would attempt to, yeah, as long as I didn't feel immediate pain.
Are you going to like hold on to anything for support?
Yes, I probably would. Probably on this wall again.
Which wall?
This wall.
The west one?
The
Yeah.
spine of the earth.
Yeah, the
Okay,
spine.
so- Yep. So, you cautiously stand up and you start to apply more and more weight onto your left leg
Yeah.
until you realize that it is basically back to new.
Okay, good. That's fine. I had something in mind to do if it was injured, like, still. I had an idea, but it's okay. I don't have to do it. The less I have to rely on other people doing things for me, the better.
So, yeah.
I
As
know,
everyone,
that's why I was so tempted to just fudge the roll and say, yeah, your leg's broken.
but yeah, so as everyone's waking up in the morning, I basically tell them, just like, okay, Brock and I had a bit of a talk last night, and he's gonna help us get through this.
Brock's gonna pipe up and go, "Yes, I found out Tess is very clumsy and likes to kill friends."
Oh my god.
I mean, you didn't have to put it like that, Brock, but
And Brock's gonna go, "Oh, sorry. Tess is very clumsy and does not like to, but often kills friends."
you're Brock, sweetie, can you let me handle this?
Okay.
Because I'm assuming Lizzie's gonna wake up, be waking up at this point
Yeah.
in
Yes.
time and
Yeah.
just be like, you
All
know,
of you
he's
will
not
be-
wrong with your guild over there.
I mean, he doesn't know that. It's more just like, so,
Also, Ben, don't forget what I DM'd you.
Oh yeah.
so yeah.
So oh yeah.
He just-
that's fine.
So, Tessa says, so, you remember that goblin might have shot in the back with the fireball when we got down here?
Oh, you Harry.
Oh, yeah. I remember that one.
His dad.
Oh.
So I'd like to point out at this point when he says that and you've all realized Terry can't understand you right now because his helmet's worn off and he's, as usual, he's forgotten to thingy it. So I'm gonna have a quick roll after you've said that to see if I remember. What would I roll to see if I remember?
Intelligence.
Okay. Yep, nope, he doesn't remember to activate the helmet again. So right now he's definitely just playing it cool. Acting like he understands.
Scrolling with it. The thing is, there's a visible effect that now we know when it's in use.
Yeah.
So we know full well you can't understand us right now.
Yeah, just like, yeah, Terry was his fault. Rock. Mine's
I,
the helmet again.
I'm gonna kind of go, oh, and just kind of like, and really focus, and then it's gonna start glowing again. And you're gonna be like, I remember.
Sure,
So
you're
yeah.
happy.
His father.
Ah, yes, my dad, Terry. You were all so nice, I'm sure, but Tess made silly mistake.
Yes.
Aaron's just thinking, just like, I almost shot him. So, very near
Yes,
thing.
Tess made the mistake.
With all of this, I'll stand up there and just be like, "Who have you been killing?"
It doesn't
Then I'm
matter.
gonna turn to Nero and say, oh, Goblin friend killed my dad and her friend.
I'll just look at Tess and then look at Brock and be like, "Alright, whatever."
Okay.
Should Shall we move on?
Yeah,
I'm literally,
I was about to say.
sort of like gonna go up to Brock and like, okay, let's get one thing straight. While you're in the party, you remain silent until spoken to.
Yes, Brock understand.
Good.
Unsure whether he actually understood.
Yep. But at least I told
Probably
him.
not.
Okay. Let's head out and head south from the corridor and see what we can find heading further on.
Yes. Maybe we'll finally see what's beyond this door.
You say to the party that we're gonna go south. Brock immediately leaves the room and goes north.
I'm tempted just to let him go. Just like, yeah, okay, off you go.
I mean,
But
in fairness, you might actually understand at least that much because that's traditionally survival, and that's going off of your
wisdom
Oh,
score.
that's fair. That's
Yeah.
true. I do actually have a +2 to survival, so
Yeah.
there would be a hesitation moment where I go to go north and I'm like, no, and then I follow the rest of you.
Yeah. Okay.
Brock just is standing in this little hall here, and as he's trying to figure out which way is north and south, he just holds his hands up like this, and he's like, L north.
So, down through this door then.
Yeah, let's head on. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty, through the door.
Mhm.
What do
Looks
I
like
see
we're
around
going
the
in through
corner?
another hallway.
It's another long hallway. Oh,
Hallways,
baby.
hallways.
Yay!
Okay, do I see anything down the hallway of any note?
You see lots of hallway.
Lots of
Nice.
hallway. Cool. That's what I like to see. Alright, I'm gonna start making my way down then.
Making my way downtown.
Oh yeah, just commenting on the chat real quick. Just like, yeah, no, one of the best tangents ever. Like the tangents are the best parts of our game.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
really are.
The entire session last time was a tangent.
Oh
Yep.
yeah.
A tangent that just happened to end in the.
And
Oh,
the
yeah,
hilarious
definitely the
death
best.
of Igra.
Yes, also definitely the best character intro so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
The hallway goes round a corner.
Yes.
Oh, that's...
I assume I still see hallway.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Lots and
I'm
lots.
moving others into the hallway.
Yep.
Look at that! More hallway!
More hallway! Oh my god,
Oh my
how long is
God.
this hallway?
This is gonna be a fucking dead end, isn't it?
You know, I was gonna say it, but
Oh, a door.
Oh.
You really shouldn't put it past Hollister to make this a dead end, because
And a staircase. that
That's
probably-
the
my God.
staircase to the next floor.
I love
That's
the
the
idea of
staircase.
it being a door, and it's literally just a brick wall behind the door. Like you open the door and it's just brick.
I think, is it the staircase, or is that like something else marking that?
Oh. Wait, maybe it's not the
that
stairs.
is the staircase down to floor 3.
Okay.
Okay.
cool.
Well.
We're not going down there yet.
Not yet.
Nope.
There
We
is,
know where it
I mean,
is.
Brock doesn't know about it, but Ben knows that there's a corner of the map that he's been wanting to explore for ages because somebody mentioned it.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
but
in Aaron's mind a little bit too. So
Yeah, we
Here's
we
the
want to
thing.
we do actually want to explore the floors
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
because one
accidentally booked it straight towards the exit
literally,
of the floor.
literally, that's
And
all
then-
we've done.
Cool.
We started up
we
here,
speedrun-
we
we
did all
speedran
of
floor
this up here, and then straight down to where the freaking exit is.
Yeah.
we still need to
Beautiful.
explore this whole section up there.
There's like the whole middle and top left of the dungeon we've not even looked at.
And there's
Well-
supposed to be something special in the top left.
Yeah, something that's never been before.
Something
So,
interesting
through the door
anyway.
first?
Yep.
Yeah, let's try the
let's go.
door.
And we go.
I assume there's
Okay,
nothing
door
particularly
is-
suspicious about said door.
Oh, that is the wrong. Oop. I grabbed the walls lighting.
Okay.
It's a corridor.
Yes.
Do I see anything?
More hallway.
This is a wider hallway.
Yes.
It's
and
a more descript hallway
Oh.
Ooh.
because it's not just a hallway.
Oh.
It's a
You
white
see
hole.
that the walls climb about 15 feet, then angle inward to create a peaked 30-foot high ceiling in the center.
Oh.
The sloped upper walls have red glowing crystals set into them, and these crystals fill the hall with a dim light.
Okay.
And the lower walls have carvings that you're not really sure what they're supposed to depict without taking a closer look.
Yeah. Okay. Uh.
I mean, while we're going through here, I'll just have a peek at these carvings.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be too worried. He might be.
I mean,
I'm also kind of interested in like these glowing stones.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna kind of just go and like explore basically the length of the room and just kind of make sure I can actually see
Okay,
everything.
cool. What's your passive perception, Aaron?
Passive perception. Passive perception is... God, where is that? There it is. 14.
Okay, carry on.
Cool,
I
thanks.
probably wouldn't be too far behind him.
And what's your passive perception?
20.
20.
20.
A lot
Okay.
higher.
You would notice that as you're passing by, the carvings on the walls seem to be moving slightly.
Nice.
And I'm just gonna kind of be like, Aaron,
Yes.
carvings on walls are moving.
I immediately go to inspect one of the carvings.
Yeah. No, that
Cautiously.
would definitely have
Cautiously
attention.
approach it, but like...
So, in some places you can see the remains of a carving that seems to depict dwarves and minecarts and all that good stuff, but it's been completely defaced. And there's a few areas where the carving has some stony tentacles that protrude a little, and that's what's moving.
I know where this is going.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
This is the wrong website for that, Ollie.
Against the Twitch
My
TOS.
bad.
Okay. Who's gonna have the best Arcana check? Who would I know that can do that? I get Tess. Do you have
Me.
a good Arcana? You do, don't you? Yeah, I would go to you and be like, could you see if anything's up with this? Because this isn't natural.
Hit or a squid.
I'll see what I can do.
according to Brock, it would definitely be an octopus.
Oh, yep. There's fate balancing out those nat 20s from earlier, because that's an 11 total.
11 total. Okay. Probably.
You
not.
assume that they're moving with some form of magic.
Okay.
Nope, that's only a 5 for Arcana.
It seems
does
to run on
anybody-
some sort of magic.
Does anybody say out loud that it's running on magic?
Yeah, Tessa just say, oh, I'm not exactly sure what it is, but it does appear to be some kind of magic.
Brock is gonna go, like, roll up his metaphorical sleeves and he's gonna go, magic! And he's gonna stroll in and he's gonna go, me got this. And he's going to use one of his features to cast Detect Magic. Now, I am going to glow with a color, and that color is going to correspond to a family of magic. So that'll be that. I'm just gonna wait to see what color I glow.
You start to glow a nice blue.
Brock looks at himself and goes, I don't know what this means.
So you've, like, okay, do we even realize you've cast Detect Magic? So far, you've walked
Yeah,
up
I don't-
there and just suddenly started glowing blue.
I go, detail, definitely magic, blue magic.
Blue
I,
magic.
I wouldn't know the word blue. I'll go, definitely. Wait, does anybody in the party have blue eyes?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't know if I do, actually.
I think Lucan does.
I don't.
I'm gonna go, L's eye magic.
No, mine are brown.
Elves eye magic.
Yeah.
You trying to say an elf cast this?
No. I'm gonna point at myself glowing blue, and then point at Lucan and go, elf's eye magic.
I think he's trying to say what? Wait, I don't think he knows what blue is.
He's gonna point at himself and go, this blue? He goes, then yes. This magic.
I audibly just go, oh god.
Once again, the trunk has gone up to the eyes.
I don't even know if he's seen the Sky Tractor. He lives in a dungeon.
No, that's why I couldn't tell you what blue was, because I was going to compare it to water, but the water here is dirty and not blue. I couldn't compare it to the sky, because I've never seen the sky. So I had to pick something that I knew was blue in the immediate vicinity, which was Lucan's eyes.
Okay.
But I now know
alright.
what blue is, so I've learned something new.
But will he remember what blue is?
No, because he doesn't know what any of the schools of magic are.
Okay.
He just knows that it corresponds to a school of magic that is blue.
Maybe I can. Alright. Maybe I can get a bit more information on this. Give me a little bit of time.
Alright. I'll keep a good watch out in case anything happens.
In that case, I'm gonna take the next couple minutes to ritual cast Detect Magic for myself. So that way, like when he uses his, I now know what blue corresponds to.
At least you know if it's blue again, you'll know what it is.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, when you use Detect Magic, you would figure out that those tentacles seem to have come from some sort of conjuration magic.
All right. Okay. So now we can.
Do you tell
Yeah.
Brock this?
Yeah. So that's what I was like. Well, apparently, however his ability runs, apparently blue means conjuration.
Blue mean conjuration.
Okay. Nope.
Oh, I love it.
Is he just there with a notepad
Yeah.
slowly?
And when you look at what he's written, because he's got his comprehend languages on, he can write perfectly fine, but he's not going to be able to read it if his helmet runs out.
Nice. Okay.
This character owns.
So does that mean that the tentacles were conjured, or that they can conjure something?
Yeah, I'm fairly certain it means that the tentacles themselves are giving off the aura. They the conjured by something.
Fairy boy touch tentacle.
Let's not do that.
Nobody
I mean-
Google that.
Yeah, you'll get some interesting. Don't do that.
Okay, seen enough hentai to know where this goes.
Oh, dude.
How
there-
close is Aaron to the wall? Like the carving?
I'd be somewhat close, but not as close as like you or Tess would be, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because I was kind of just standing guard while she was doing the ritual kind of thing, making sure nothing.
So yeah,
came
while my detect magic is still on, I'm gonna just have a quick look at these stones that are giving off the light.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Well, those stones that are giving off the light are obviously some sort of
How long
I suppose since light's technically energy, that would be evocation.
does how long does it last?
Couple minute.
Couple minutes. So if I was to just follow Tess over, would I start glowing a different color?
Yeah, you would start to glow a nice purple. And
Then-
no, you've never seen purple.
So, like at all, even from like choking out enemies.
You don't typically choke them out, you just go at them.
I was gonna say, you
That's
go at
fair.
them with an axe, right? Surely.
I'm,
so.
I'm just gonna look at it and I'm gonna like right now I'm staring at my hands that are glowing purple and I'm like fucking mind blown. I am like literally discovering a new color. Oh yeah, bruises.
Yeah, but
That's
would
awesome.
goblin bruises be purple? Because they're green skin to begin with.
I'm just gonna assume that I'm this much of an idiot. If I have seen it, I've forgotten.
You
it.
forgot.
Yeah.
It. Yeah. It's
I'm
not
just
much
looking
to
at
that.
my hands that are glowing, and definitely not this bright and vibrant purple. So I'm just like mind blown. Like,
All right.
what is
Well-
this?
Well,
I
looks like-
guess that depends on whether the goblin's blood is red.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll just Tess will just say, and it looks like purple corresponds to evocation. I'll double check that later, but I'm fairly certain. Yeah, the light spell is evocation, so
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a sec to check something. I can tell you guys that.
because we need to make sure we keep this consistent.
So I'm gonna turn to Tess and go. So, shiny thing safe?
What's my-
Yes,
what's
light
my
is
status?
evocation.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So yeah, just like pretty sure the sole function of these is just to give off light. Nothing else.
That would make sense
I-
from what I understand of the spell.
Can I take one?
They're like 30 feet
They're,
in the air.
they're very high in the air. There's no way you could actually.
Can
reach
I kick off the wall and try and jump and grab one?
You can try.
You can most certainly try.
it. You would not
It's,
get 30 feet in
that
the
would
air
be-
doing that.
That's acrobatics, right?
Yes. Yeah, if you're jumping off
Okay.
the wall.
How does 26 sound?
Cool. I don't think you quite figured out how you're gonna secure yourself to get up there to pry it out. So
I mean,
I'm fairly
as
certain
far
that
as
doesn't
Brock's
work.
aware, he's just gonna try and jump up and grab it. That's his plan.
With a 26, you run up the wall, and you forgot that it slopes inwards as it goes up, and you hit your head on the.
Okay, that's fair. Thonk.
Brock,
Okay.
Brock, leave the light gem alone, please.
We collect shiny. Shiny go for good gold.
We'll find better shinies further in.
But I get full cut.
Fine.
This is enough to satisfy Brock's need for shiny. He's like, I will leave this shiny. I promise of better shiny.
Shiny things are gonna kill Brock. I guarantee. It's what killed freaking Martivale, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It was
me.
Martivere shiny.
But the only reason that he went to take that shiny is because Tess said that it was okay, because he didn't know if it was or not. So he needs to
Yeah.
check with people to make sure the shiny things are okay to take.
That's
So we just
Alright.
tell him no, they're not okay to take, and it'll be fine.
So yeah. Then in that case, we will.
Continue
Now
down the
that-
hall.
I'm gonna
Alright.
turn to Lucan and say we should check in case there's any traps that would trigger anything while walking down here.
Someone's learned their lesson from the last hallway, huh?
Mostly because like everything here screams to me that we're gonna end up triggering something and something's gonna happen with these moving wall carvings. So like
Well then, do you want to roll investigation for Aaron?
yeah.
Lucan, even.
Yeah. I'll do it for Lucan, which is 18 on the die plus 6.
A lot.
Well, with a 24, you certainly
Yeah.
don't notice traps.
Okay, so he doesn't notice anything. I'm obviously also doing this, and I get less than him, but not a low number. Where's my investigation? There it is. Because I get +2, so 16.
You also don't notice any traps, amazingly.
Amazingly,
I don't
rolling
know.
less than Lucan.
don't
It's
know,
more a
guys,
case
I'm
of if
sure-
I roll low enough, I might just trigger the trap. So I want to make sure that I didn't roll low.
I wanted to talk
but-
about. I wanted to talk about. Everything was fine to me.
You rolled another nat 1.
Yep, that's fate balancing it all out.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. If me and Lucan didn't find anything, then we'd sort of like make our way
Just-
onwards.
And
but-
I sure as fuck didn't find anything. So
Or did I? I got like an 8.
Right.
Oh no.
Double doors.
Oh baby.
Double doors or down.
And the double door is about 20 feet tall, and carved into the walls on either side are some armored dwarven statues, stony beards flowing out of their helms.
Sick.
Because double
Anything-
doors have never ended badly for us.
Nope. Particularly not ones with large statues nearby. Oh dear me. Okay. So we can either go through the double door or head down.
Brock is gonna turn to Danar and say, "You big elephant! Oh, you big monster man! Big monster door, open!"
Okay.
Lizy would vote for the double doors.
So these doors are huge.
Yeah, like 20-foot tall, big double doors. So to Brock, that means get the big thing to open it.
Yeah.
I'm. You know what I just remembered is still in my inventory?
Your little sneaky rune, your elder rune.
Yeah.
Yep.
So quite afraid to touch that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, like last time I interacted. Well, I say I interacted. I was near a double doors like this. Bad things happened. So I'm not that willing to go through them. Actually, and
So,
would rather head south.
Nobody makes a move. If nobody makes a move for the double doors, then Brock's just gonna go scaredy cats and go waltzing up to the doors and open it.
Okay then.
Try and open it anyway.
First of all, let me move Brock right there.
Nope.
And then lighting layer.
Oh. 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 Hey then.
Well, they're dead.
Yeah, that's 2 dead dragons.
What killed
Wow.
them?
That's what I wonder.
You would immediately, upon opening the doors, see these 2 large skeletons held together by wire and cement.
I'm glad you added the T on the end of that because I almost didn't hear that. I was
Yeah,
like,
same, I was like, sorry, what are they held together with?
Yes.
Yeah. If we had heard, thank God there was that tear right, I would have been like, and we turned right the fuck back around. Thank you very much.
I ain't having anything to do with that. Jesus.
Right.
just like fireball us all. The bad mage is sick.
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Being
Yeah,
as you've already opened the door, I'll kind of head up
Venture
behind
in.
you immediately.
Yeah.
Now, I didn't have the tokens to properly depict this, but the 2 dragons you see are bronze and brass.
Hmm.
Right. Okay.
Cool.
Metallic dragon.
I've seen exactly one dragon in my life.
I have also
I've
seen a
seen-
dragon, actually.
I mean, considering I'm from the dungeon, I've probably seen dragons, but I definitely don't remember them. So I'm just probably just kind of like.
It's more a case of just like Niv is like the only true dragon.
Wait.
Africa,
Wait. Do I even remember the dragon that I've seen? I was fucking pissed when I encountered it.
And you were drunk.
That's what
That's
he
what I
means,
meant.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
pissed, and he was drunk.
I wasn't actually that angry at the time. Actually, I was just very drunk. Like,
Yeah.
Look, here's the
I
thing.
mean,
That's great.
I'm
you had
certain.
just pissed,
All right,
but
here's
you
the
weren't
thing.
pissed.
I'm certain Blair would have regaled you on the details afterwards. So.
Yeah, I know,
You were
but-
drunk, but you have to be very drunk to forget the sight of a elder gold dragon.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess. Cause like, yeah, I was drunk, but I have like vague memories of it all, and that would be something that would stand out. So,
I
yeah.
mean, you had just taken a piss, but you weren't pissed.
And he
No.
found a secret room.
Pissed in English means to be
No,
drunk.
yeah, no, but you're also pissed. That's what we're getting at.
It can also mean
Oh,
you're
right,
angry. It works both
Yeah,
ways.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
works
it really
always.
works. It really works all three ways for Aaron then, because he was angry,
Yeah.
drunk, and he pissed on the
Well,
wall.
the thing is, when I was drunk, I wasn't actually angry. I was only angry after sobering up and being like, oh, for God's sake.
So, see with these dragons though, if they're skeletons, how do we know that they're brass and bronze dragons?
Yeah.
There's
I thought you
still
said there was-
there's still some scales hanging off of.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Uh,
There are just some dragon
Oh.
scales lying around.
yeah. So
might be valuable.
Brock definitely wants to get dragon scales.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't necessarily disagree with that notion.
Right?
You don't.
You don't,
don't-
pass up free dragon scales.
You don't.
It's not
You don't
exactly every day
usually
you get to
find-
get some, honestly.
And not this easily either.
No.
Right.
Okay. Although I kind of want them, I'm gonna leave you guys to get them and
Yeah.
kind of like
Brock-
make sure that there's
Brock-
nothing like that's gonna attack us further in the room. So,
Yeah.
Brock turns
So-
to Tess and says, "Remember, me get big cut of shiny." You
Gotcha.
said.
All right, I'll let you have first pick then. So she's basically out there just like, which dragon do you want your scales off?
Whichever one looks shinier.
okay.
What would you say is more shiny, brass or bronze?
Bronze, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, bronze is probably more
And what-
shiny than brass.
Then I would definitely be going for the bronze scales.
While
Yeah,
you guys
and
are
I'll
doing that,
start-
I'm literally just gonna walk like a few feet, kind of like past it, just to keep an eye on what's going on. Oh look, more. Oh God.
Yes, and now you see in the southern alcove a gold dragon skeleton, and then copper and silver on the left.
Oh boy, it's a dragon scale smorgasbord.
Right?
Aaron is
Ivy would
becoming
probably
increasingly
go down and
concerned.
take one or two of the gold scales.
Either all the dragons killed
Yeah.
each other,
There we go.
or something
So-
killed 5 dragons.
Yeah, okay.
As soon as Brock goes up to try to take some scales off the skeleton, he just gets slapped on the hand by a wooden ruler.
I wouldn't roll it. Ah! Brock sees Alistair and 1 minute, let me make a check. Okay. Brock's gonna see Alistair and he's gonna go, "Ah! Bearded lady!" And he's gonna go, "The dwarf statues! Dwarf statues! Beardy lady!"
I am.
Brock, I was at your home several times. Played
You could have.
he's gonna get a closer look and go, "Clarence?"
He'll just look at you and say, bearded wizard guy.
Oh, wizard who good to goblin as long as they kill people.
Or in your case, sell things, yes.
Yeah, we going to sell scales.
You can't just go around taking people's prized possessions like that.
Yes, we can. That's how do you think we sell other things?
He's got a point.
Yeah, well, I saw the state of some of those gear they tried to. It was definitely.
And Hallister will just say, listen, if someone took the time to set up all these statues, do you think they don't have some sort of protective magic toward it?
And then Brock will think for a second and go, you are wizard, you take away magic.
No.
Well, why?
Well, first of all, you've not even determined if there is.
Cut out
Well,
again.
Yeah.
You said there was.
I said there could be, and likely is. I don't know, I haven't been to this room in ages.
Well, to be safe, you take away magic.
No.
Well, that's just rude.
How rude.
How are we supposed to sell shiny things for Scary Wizard if Scary Wizard stop us from getting shiny things?
How are you supposed to sell shiny things when your whole group left?
Oh, we find them soon.
Yeah, Alice might have met his badge for this goblin, I'm not gonna lie. Zach, feel our pain of having to interact with him.
Remember,
Alistair
you
will
allowed
just
this
say-
to happen.
Yeah.
Listen, I warned you to be careful of this type of thing to do a favor for your father. After all, I didn't have money when we played poker.
He's gonna think for a second, and he's gonna turn to Tess and go, I don't think Wizard Man's letting us take scales.
I don't think he is either.
Oh no, I'm letting you.
Brock's gonna go, and
immediately
Hold
go.
on. Yeah, no. This time Tess looks up and just like, whoa, hold on. What's the catch?
It's no catch, I'm just letting you know that anything could be trapped in this dungeon. Thought you all would have learned that by now.
Brock's gonna go, Brock been in dungeon long time. He sure it fine.
Well, just to be safe, why don't we have a closer look at these and make sure there isn't a magical mischief?
Okay. Brock is gonna make an Arcana check.
Hold on. You just hear... Brock just hears one sentence in his head in the voice of Hallister. Take the scales.
he's gonna look around and go, and look at Halster and go, but you say no to take skill.
Alistair just stares at you.
Like Brock looks very confused right now, and he's like, and he's like looking at everyone's reactions to him, and he like slowly goes to reach for the scale to see what everyone's reactions are, to see how everyone reacts.
Brock, what are you doing?
Wizard man said to take scale. We sell scale.
No, he's told you not to take the... Insight, please.
Yes, insight.
Oh, that's not good.
Whoa.
That's low. That's a 5. You know what? This is fair play. I did basically learn a new... today.
Okay, so because Lizy would have gotten a 17 on insight.
Well, congratulations. Are you trying to insight Hallister or the goblin?
Brock, he has a name.
That's a
Scalf had a name. No,
Touche.
that's a good question because I doubt Lizy would be able to figure out what was going on from Brock because
And there's no way you can figure out what's going on with the Mad Mage.
exactly.
So, yeah. So,
Yeah. We'll just
basically,
go
I think we're just
to
gonna
see
go.
If I can figure out from Brock's reactions whether or not Hallister used some type of magic because I am somewhat familiar with magic.
I would like to say that Brock is visibly confused right now at Hallister and is very confusedly looking at Hallister, clearly because out loud Hallister's just said, "Oh, don't take the scales," and then inside his own head he's just said, "Take the scales." So he's like really confused and is yeah.
Literally getting mixed messages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll go with Brock for the insight.
Okay then. Ben?
I
I don't know what you need to roll here because it's certainly not deception.
No.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to roll. I suppose
I
I'm
just call it general charisma.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's a 2. It doesn't matter how good my charisma is. That's a 2.
You have no idea what's going on
Oh,
aside from the fact
persuasion
that
would also work, but I don't think you have
Oh.
proficiency in it, Ben.
Proficiency
Yeah.
in what?
Persuasion.
No, I do not.
Yeah, then for you it's just a straight charisma roll then.
Yeah.
what you would know is that Brock is visibly confused as if he's being told to do two different things and doesn't know what to do.
I'm just gonna
Nope.
sort of,
Don't know what to make of it.
I'm just gonna turn to Tess and say, do we need the scales for anything practical? And I'm turning to you because you're the person that would most likely make use of dragon scales.
Dragon scales, dragon scales.
Okay, so
I mean beyond simple value, did I need to make any learn of what people on this plane use dragon scales for? Because you know, it's not like Niv is donating. So
and no, Ben, you don't get to roll for that with your stats.
Yeah, I didn't imagine I would.
Because I'm like, if there's no reason we should get it other than value, then let's keep moving on.
Because I rolled for you essentially, and you didn't do too great, Ben.
Yeah, I didn't imagine. I mean, Brock's knowledge of this is, ooh, shiny, sell good money.
Yeah. Like Aaron has no real need for things of value. It's only if it has a practical use that it's
Oh
worth
right,
taking.
Ben,
Yes?
you're on Do Not Disturb. That's the issue.
Oh, right, okay. Oh, okay. Right, gotcha. So, Brock grabs one of the scales.
something tells me he was dominated.
Yep.
He just goes, yoink, and takes one of the scales.
Nothing
Cool. What happens next?
Brock gains a scale.
He gains a dragon scale.
He's like holding the scale, and he's like looking to see if anybody's angry at him.
I mean, I guess that's one way
Like
to test.
shifty eyes, like
Yeah, he like takes the scale, and he's like looking around at like, anybody about to shout at me?
I mean, I guess it's a way to see if it's trapped.
When nothing happens, he goes to take another scale.
Well, there's only a handful of scales left on each of the skeletons.
he's only trying to get 2. He doesn't want to risk it any further than that, but try and get a second one just in case.
You get a second scale.
And then he's gonna climb down and he's gonna put those in his pocket, and he's still like looking at everyone as if to say, all of a sudden everyone's quiet and nobody seems angry. I'm gonna go.
I think we're
along with
more
this.
confused than anything because I think we're all just kind of looking between you and how the hell just happened.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna go, thank you, creepy wizard man, and I'm gonna keep walking.
Okay, but the thing is, now you're going to run into a dragon that is shinier than the one you just looted. Because there's literally a gold dragon.
Yeah.
One of these.
When Brock sees the gold dragon, he's gonna look at Hallister and look at the gold dragon, and he's gonna hold up the 2 scales he's got and goes, "Can me trade?"
I've said I'm gonna keep saying it again. This character is fucking great.
You get to keep shiny scales. I just get 2 slightly more shiny scales. You're not using them.
I would like to remind Zach, you approved this.
And helped create it.
This is a beast of your making.
Mm-hmm.
Bullet.
I'm just waiting for you to realize how long it'll be. I'm just waiting for you to realize that Hallister's not responding.
Oh, he's just gonna stand and he's gonna go. He's gonna kind of like shuffle towards the gold dragon, and he's gonna like put one of the scales, like the bronze dragon scales, on the gold dragon. The whole time he's like watching for Hallister's reaction, but he does, and he like slides on
Make
the
a
dragon.
dex check.
Okay.
Just, I guess, sleight of hand, sort of.
Okay, give me 1, 2. That's just. Oh, that's a mod 20.
You somehow managed to put the scale on this other dragon.
And when he does that, he then starts to take one of the golden scales. And he takes the golden scale and is watching Hallister.
Brock, I don't think he cares.
And
Brock,
then
I'll just go to him and say, Brock, you might as well just take the scales.
he's gonna take another golden scale, and when he takes it, he's gonna take it really quickly, and he's gonna like dive out the way.
Oh, this is great.
Cool. Now you have 2 gold scales and you're prone.
And then he's gonna get up, dust himself off, and kind of look around and go, "Okay, thanks, creepy wizard man," and walk away.
Yep. And as he's walking away, Hallister just sort of Aaron, I just wanted to see him avoid non-exit traps.
Yeah, I feel like that's Tessa's reaction. Just
Okay, guys, we should
I feel-
probably grab the scales from these things and
might as well.
might as
Yeah.
well and
If
move
nothing
on.
else.
How many scales is that we're probably gonna end up splitting up?
Does Brock realize that you're all gathering scales from off the dragon?
Yeah.
That's a good question, does he?
Oh, you're just happy with the
perception.
2 that you've got.
I mean, you have the shiniest
He
scales.
definitely realizes gathering them.
Yeah.
Definitely realizes, and he looks at you all gathering them, and he looks at Tess and goes, "Biggest cut."
The gold ones are yours, big guy.
He's just watching. He's like,
Gold are the most valuable.
I'm not bothered about taking them, but I'm gonna let everyone else take them. Because once again, I have no practical use for the dragon scales.
And let's see how Ben feels about that. So, the gold scales, there are only about 3 left on that skeleton. very few.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he wants all the gold.
There's 7 bronze, 6 brass, 2 copper, and 2 silver.
Yeah, Brock definitely wants all the silver and gold ones.
That's fine.
That's.
You got-
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
And then
Honest-
once he gets all the silver and gold ones, he holds up the one brass one that he has, bronze one that he has left, and he like slips it into Aaron's pocket and goes, "Buy something nice."
Okay, so
I double check to make sure that
Say
he.
slip it into his belt.
I think I'll just take the copper ones because I'll be honest, I'm not too bothered about them. I'm more interested in keeping them.
That's
Yeah,
why I
for
figured you'd be
research.
into them for samples and stuff like that more than anything else. So
Yeah, because
I wasn't that bothered about taking them.
I have seen one dragon in my entire life.
you see, Lizzie would probably just take 1 or 2 for posterity's sake as well, just to have them.
Brandon, there are more dragons on.
Not true dragons.
The
Just
immediate.
Niv's the only true dragon.
I think there are.
It's mostly just wyverns.
The immediate thing I would do after he slips the scale in my pocket is make sure he didn't take anything else out of the pocket.
He didn't.
He
But-
didn't even think of that because
No, I don't think
he's
he would have done. But like that doesn't mean Aaron trusts you.
all-
You go trying to fill around his pockets, and he's obviously aware that you've done that. He's gonna make
So
sure you
Brandon,
didn't take
said you Probably
anything.
would have taken the bronze.
Huh?
Brandon, you said he probably would have taken the bronze scale
I probably would have taken the coppers just because
or
they're
copper.
Well, there were most bronze.
both. Yeah, I would have taken like the copper because there was only like 2 of them. So
Yeah.
I'd probably take a copper and a bronze and a brass.
So Brock is definitely looking at this staircase at the end of the room now.
yeah,
Um,
I feel like once we picked what we wanted, we're moving into this room, and there's a staircase.
Is this also down to the next floor?
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
if everyone has whatever they're taking, then if there is anything that hasn't been taken, I'll take those. Because
Yeah.
there's no point in leaving things. But like,
So there's
Right.
1 brass and was it 5 bronze?
okay,
5 bronze.
I'll grab that.
Probably.
And Lucan doesn't care at all.
No, Lucan has all the money.
Of
in
course
the
he's
world.
not. He's loaded.
Yeah.
Brock is just waltzing down that staircase. He's got his shiny. He's happy. He's like, haha, suckers.
Equipment, patch equipment, add items.
Yeah, Brandon, there's actually quite a lot of dragons on Ravnica.
Really, because every
Is
lore I see, Mark's Niv is like the only true dragon. Or at
There's-
least the last
there's
one.
There's at least 7 cards with it on, with a normal dragon on 4 legs, 2 wings,
Alright.
and that doesn't include the 3 or 4 nippers.
Okay. Custom
So,
item.
staircase.
Yeah.
Well,
Brock's
there's
just
only
going
one
right-
Dragon Board Tessa's time then.
There we go.
Yes, staircase.
Waltzing down that staircase, goblin style.
I don't know if we're gonna go
Able to tell
down the staircase yet.
Would we be able to tell if the staircase leads to another, to a lower floor, or if it's just
It
different?
definitely doesn't lead to a lower.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
That's something
there's
I'm
only-
walking for, I asked that.
There's only 1 staircase per level, which leads down to a lower floor, and you've already found that.
Okay, so
And to be fair, these might not be stairs. It might just be a downward slope.
No, it is stairs.
Oh, okay. Well,
But it's just sort of like an incline. And,
Yep.
Yeah.
so shall we continue on?
yeah, Brock's walking down the
Yeet.
stairs.
Eventually, Brock will move, assuming Ben's. Yeah.
Okay. I see corridor.
Yes.
At end of corridor is door.
Yes.
Oh, I think I'm in the wall again.
A little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
follow him.
I
Yeah.
I have
I'm
telefrag.
gonna. If Aaron's behind me, I'm gonna go. Fairy boy, check for magic.
And by that, I actually just check if there's any visible traps on the door.
Whoa. What's your investigation roll?
Just for shits. Okay, that's a
Investigation. Plus 2. 15.
I take it that was a nat 1.
Well, no, it was a 2, but minus 3. Oh wait, that is 2. Oh, you know, it would be minus 2 then, not minus.
Yeah.
It was minus 2. Investigation.
Yeah, so what was your investigation again, Rob?
15.
15. You don't
Yep.
notice any traps.
Okay. I can't see any traps, and I say it seems good to me.
Then I'm just gonna open the door.
Okay.
What is that?
What is that?
What is that?
Just your standard tomb cask thing.
Okay.
Oh, it's a casket. Nice.
Nice.
So,
Yes.
I'm not sure how many people in this club have actually seen it, but I'm having bad Witcher vibes right now from a certain episode. Just saying.
Brock. Okay, Brock's gonna. I'm guessing that'll be investigation on the on the casket.
Look,
Yeah.
all I'm just saying, if we have to fight something till dawn.
I'm gonna do investigation, and I got an 11, which is actually good for me.
There is a skeleton on the casket there. Just splayed across the top of it are skeletal remains of. You're not sure what type of creature with that rill, but you know it's in leather armor that's rotten.
I got a.
And it's.
I got a 14 when investigating it, so if I can see anything more than he could.
I
Well, you
actually
can-
I have proficiency in medicine. If determine specifics about it.
With a 14, you would be able to tell, based on the leather armor and the quarterstaff, that it was clearly some sort of a monk.
So what do we want to call this for me?
Well, what are you trying to determine?
I want to determine like what species the creature was, like how he may have died.
Yeah, we can just go medicine there.
Cool. 24.
24. It's a tiefling.
Ooh.
Does it have a heart?
Well, skeletons don't typically have hearts anymore.
We already found the tiefling.
Yeah, you actually already did. And you cannot have... The corpse is too old and withered for you to be able to tell any sort of death.
All right. So I'll just say, well, I know it was a tiefling, but it's
Are
been
there
dead too long to be certain how it died.
Well, it's
Are there
time to
any
take a-
goodies there?
Oh. Other than the
Goodies.
rotted leather...
Goodies as in...
Other than the rotted leather armor, there's a quarterstaff that you think could break if so much as a fly landed on it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And there's
not useful.
a tattered backpack.
Ooh,
I,
there might be something in the
Let's have a look
backpack.
at the backpack.
Brock does not know what a tiefling. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Brock doesn't know what a lot of things
Well,
are.
in the backpack, you would find a lot of rotten ration and rusted tools.
Yeah, there's no need for that.
Yeah.
So is with the casket, I think it's just like an open casket with a dead body.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Can I make a perception check to see if there's anything else about the that's weird?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm more wondering, just like, what was so special about this guy who died that he has a casket down here?
Perception. That would be a 17.
Nope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
None of you notice anything else particularly strange about this room.
No, I'm already kind of on the process of leaving because it looks like a dead end.
Yeah.
So
Brock,
backtracking through
Brock's
the other
just,
door.
yeah, Brock is just like, okay, time to go, and he's just gonna go back to where it is.
Yep. So that means we should probably head down
Sounds like a plan.
here.
Do. All right, make a way back all the way to the other door.
Yep.
Where is everyone else? There's everyone else.
Standard entry method. Investigate for traps.
Oh yeah.
That's a crit on the investigation check.
Cool. There are no traps.
Well,
Yep.
okay, in we go. Oh,
Oh,
That looks like a monster.
Brock would
that
definitely.
it does.
I wouldn't say monster's the right word.
Mm.
It's a
I
something.
think if Brandon zooms in, he might recognize.
The fuck?
Oh!
Oh, hello there.
Yeah, I don't really see it, but
I could see it,
I
but
know
it
what
doesn't
that
mean. Ben doesn't even know what this is. Never mind Brock.
I don't know what anything is because I don't have any of like the
So-
monster manuals and stuff to see the images of monsters. So I'm just like, it's a thing.
When you opened the door, what you would see is in the middle of this room are these supporting the 20-foot high ceiling are these pillars of white marble, each shaped in the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes with a flowering branch clutched to her chest. And you would see circling these pillars. Well, I think Tess is the best bet to actually know what it is.
Mm.
And I think
Excellent
Brandon
point.
knows why Tess is the best bet.
I know why Tess is the best bet.
What are we gonna call that for the chat?
I'd say if I had to
Just
take a guess, bog
intelligence
standard
with your
intelligence.
proficiency.
Intelligence with proficiency. Yeah.
Because you're definitely proficient in whatever it is, and it's definitely an intelligence check.
22.
Yeah, you recognize Modrons pretty easily, and
Yep.
you would recognize that this is in fact a quadrone.
Yep.
That's a Molstrom.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Brock definitely doesn't know what that
Nope.
is.
No idea.
I mean, Ben kind of knows, but
Yeah,
Brock
Rob does not know what this is. I've not heard of it before.
No, I don't either.
Lizy probably would know of them.
So yeah, they're like machines that come from another plane.
yeah, like living machine building.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. 2 of the 3 planeswalkers in the group know what a Modron is.
Whoa.
Like, here's one type of
Not
Modron.
planeswalkers,
This is a pentadrone.
Yeah.
You see how it has organic faces and eyeballs on each of the tentacles there?
Yeah.
Modrons are weird.
Modrons are
Modrons
weird.
very weird.
So this thing, is it hostile? I assume not if it's still just circling the things.
It's probably only set to guard something in this room, and if we leave it, I think if we leave it be, it'll just
Not
keep on
bother
going. But even still, be on guard.
Okay.
Is it is it dangerous?
As long as you don't get in the way of its orders, no.
And yeah, so it's like anything can be dangerous if it wants to be.
What I mean
Well,
is
make
it
it-
something we could handle if we ended up attacking it?
Possibly, but I'd rather just avoid the. Right?
I can understand that
I want to
logic.
make a perception check for the rest of the room. See if there's anything apart from the pillars and the drum. If anything stands out, that's a neat
He's looking for shinies.
key.
So there's something here that Brandon is forgetting.
Hmm?
Modrons are an intelligent species and speak a language.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. They
And
have
when
their
I have
language.
comprehend languages on, I can understand any language. So if this thing speaks, I can understand it.
Whether
Yes,
you can
and
effectively
Modrons
translate
can-
it.
Modrons can understand other languages, they just can't really speak other languages.
Would Tess know this?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Would you relay
Right.
this information to Brock?
Well, I mean, if nothing else, Modrons are intelligent, so we could, ask it.
Brock's gonna like stroll up, not like the way it's patrolling. He's gonna like walk so that it's still going away from him, but and
Oh.
not coming towards him. But he's
Also,
gonna
it's going in a circle this direction, not the other direction. My bad.
Okay.
I'm gonna stay where I am, so I'm out of its circle. And I'm shout, cube thingy, hello.
Hello, Goblin.
What you do here?
My orders.
What our order?
Do you mean what are my orders or what are orders?
Yours.
I am to remember my name, defend myself, attack anything that tries to damage or topple the pillars here, and walk in a counterclockwise circle around the pillars, not defending myself or the pillars.
What is name? Your name.
Halistron.
Brock's gonna turn and go, wait, he's called Halistron.
How do you know that name, but not our names?
He's gonna like shh and shush you, and he's gonna go, why would someone hurt Pillar?
If they wanted to disable the magic Halister put on them.
What magic do?
These pillars can unpetrify any creatures.
Unpetrify
check.
any creatures.
Actually,
I was
that's a 15 on the intelligence check to see if I know what petrifying is.
They can also unblind, undeafen, and unpoison.
Oh, this might be a bit of information overload.
Brock is kind of looking at it and he's like, statues can do lots of good things.
Lots of good
They
things.
can. I'm gonna assume by the fifth, like the lucky 15, that I maybe know what petrifying is.
With a 15, you have seen petrification once. You just saw a goblin get turned straight into stone.
I'm gonna say, statues can make stony people not stony. They can make people see and can other things. Good things.
So
Ro-
they heal
Cube,
people.
Lil Cube doesn't want us to break.
Well,
So
they're
it's-
Well, these are beneficial statues. I don't think we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then when he says that, Brock's gonna go, huh? And then he's gonna turn to the Modron and say, why would friends break good pillars?
Halister uses petrification to store creatures he doesn't want to have roaming the dungeon quite yet.
Oh. He's gonna turn the party and go, creepy wizard man, store big scary things in stone for storage.
Again, why would we want to destroy the pillar?
So
Okay.
Oh, I get it. So it'd be harder to.
So, and then he's gonna turn
Storage.
he's gonna turn the motor on it and go, "Are you bored?"
Yes. My best friend, Hallister, hasn't been here in a long time.
Oh,
Oh my god, are we gonna
Maybe-
make friends with this?
I'm gonna say, Brock's gonna go, I will be friends.
That would be great.
And then I'm gonna say, just be careful around the other little one. That one kills friends sometimes.
Hey, I heard you. That was an accident.
I'm gonna
I'll
turn back-
literally just be like, seriously, what did you do?
I'd like to point out that nobody knows what this Modron is saying apart from me. Everyone just
Yep.
hears Modron.
You just hear your side of the
gargling
conversation. That's all we can
and
hear.
what I relate to you guys.
Yeah.
So, is it still like patrolling or is it
Besides-
stopped?
Besides, I have no intention on hurting
So,
this.
the Modron said that its orders are to walk in a counter around the,
You keep
or
cutting
the
out.
pillars. So it's
Yeah.
still, oh yeah. It's still walking counterclockwise. It can only stop when it's defending itself or the
Yeah.
pillars. Otherwise, it just has to walk endlessly around the pillars.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Brock is an idiot, obviously, so he's gonna go, why not take a break? I will do your job for a bit if you want.
I can't. These are orders.
I mean,
Yeah, no. like,
orders is.
Tess will walk up to Brock and just be like, "No, Brock, I don't think you get it. Modrons really don't disobey orders. I don't think they're even capable of it."
Oh, I have an
I-
idea. I'm just gonna shout, "Scary Wizard Man!"
Will he like he might not respond. He could just not turn up. He could just ignore you.
He's
Um,
gonna look around and go,
I'm gonna
"Scary Wizard Man,
Ta-
please, we need a help with a thing."
I'm gonna
I need help with a thing.
turn to
That
Tess
sounds like many
while
people's
this
lives.
goblin is shouting the roof out and say, "Is it possible to overwrite orders of one of these?"
Intelligence check to find out. At the very least, just know for certain whether it's possible or not. Do I still get my proficiency bonus, or?
No.
Ah, in that case, 22 again.
So you would know that it is possible if you are the person who gave the orders in the first place.
That's the
Yeah,
only way.
it's only. Yeah, I just say only Hallister can over his order.
In which case, it's not doing any harm at the moment, and I don't think
Yeah,
we're going to
I
end up
say-
causing it to cause us any harm, so we should just move on.
Yeah,
Uh,
I agree. Let's just,
Before
Although
we
it
move on,
is
I'm gonna
good
go-
to remember that these statues can heal rare conditions.
Brock's gonna turn to the Modron and say, friends are saying we have to go. Do you know what is in other rooms here?"
To the east is Hallister's storage.
I'm gonna turn and Brock's gonna turn and go and point at the door to the east and go, "That door is Scary Wizard's man's storage, probably Rock."
Okay.
No need to be afraid. They are all stone.
And then he's gonna go, cute boy says,
Great question. What? Just like, yeah, if you're relaying that, just like, quick question. Did Hallister himself turn on the stone, or did he have something else do it?
he's gonna turn and go, did Scary Wizard Man make things stone, or did somebody help?
Scary wizard man?
Hallister.
Halistar.
I don't know. He brings them in like this.
QB boy doesn't know.
I say we avoid storage for the time.
Yeah.
So he's gonna turn back to the Modron and say, "Well, you are my friend, but you can not leave. We promise not to hurt statue."
Will you remember my name?
He's gonna take out his notebook and he's gonna say, "Tell me how to spell your name."
He starts spouting out characters you've never.
I mean, with comprehend languages, I could write it down. I just would never be able to understand it later. I mean, in fact, actually, that's not true. I would be able to write down his name, and I'd be able to comprehend it as long as I had comprehend languages going. But I would need to translate it, so it would take me time to translate his name again. What was his name again? Halidron?
Halistron.
Halistron.
I'm gonna write down Halistron in Modron, and I'm gonna make a. What would you use to commit things to memory? Is that intelligence?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna make an intelligence roll. Oh, that's actually not bad. That's 15 again for intelligence to see if I remember his name just off the top of my head without having it written down.
You actually do.
Yay! I made a friend, and I'm gonna say, say to him, "Of course I will. Halistron, new best friend."
Finger guns.
Oh, lordy.
Right then. So shall we start exploring in a direction that isn't towards storage?
Yeah, sounds good.
Absolutely.
The Modron overhears this and says, "You should see storage first. See what you're up against."
Brock is like,
You know-
Brock goes, "That's a good point," and starts walking towards the storage room.
You know, Tess looks at Aaron just like, that actually is kind of a good point. I'd like to maybe know more what to
We
expect.
wouldn't understand that. Literally, the only person that understood that was Ben, and he's just decided
he
to go
just said
walking
that's
off
a-
without
Yeah,
us.
I
Like,
didn't say anything. I'm just gonna look at him. That's a good point, and start walking towards the storage room.
Oh god.
no, Brock, we were going this way.
And I'm gonna go, "Oh, we're gonna." It's like Brock's gonna think for a second and go, "We check what things Scary Wizard Man throw at us."
Okay.
It's not.
I
It's not necessarily a bad idea.
No, it's not.
just make sure that we've got a clear exit route, because the last thing we need is to end up trapped in there.
Yeah. Keep someone have someone keep eyes on the rear while this.
I'm gonna shout to Halistron. I'm gonna say, "Halistron, can you shout on us if anybody comes through?"
Halistron's gonna say, "East Brock."
Yeah.
Yeah, the
I'm
other way.
gonna look at him and go, "Oh."
The other way.
Genuine.
I was just like following. I was like, that's not the direction
As-
towards it.
Okay. As I walk this way, I'm gonna say, "Can you tell us if anyone? Can you tell Brock if anyone coming?"
But
Alright.
it's not against my orders, so I suppose I can.
Hey, I've got a new Motron friend.
All right. Let's have a look in alcove number 1.
Yeah.
Door number 2.
What is in the what's in on the left?
Let's see.
It's frogs,
Frogs.
maybe.
I'm
So
assuming
they
giant
look-
frogs.
They look like frog people.
Oh, they're bullywugs.
Precisely.
Are
Neat.
they stone?
Yes.
Okay. Good. Just double checking.
And yeah,
Where more to the
That's-
south?
Okay. So we've got those frog people, and then we've got what looks like a pig man.
to the south. Which
Where
one?
more?
That. You're close. Just take out the first part.
It's
Oh, so
just a
it's just
pig.
a boar.
It's just
just
a
a
boar.
boar.
Okay.
In this alcove,
Big old snake.
big old.
Wonder who's going to be able to identify that one.
Big old snack.
Well, I mean, that's literally what it is. It's just a big old snake.
Big old
Yay.
snake. And this little alcove is, oh god, the fuck are they?
Those are. Fuck, what are those? I don't remember the name off the top of my head.
They're like worm things with beaks.
Hmm.
You all have fought a couple of them.
Oh, is that the? Are
What are
those
they
the
called?
weird brain things?
You're close. I think they were made by mind flayers.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember what their names are. Are they
Grell.
Gricks?
They are Gricks.
Oh, Gricks.
Gricks.
Oh.
Yeah, Grells are the brain ones.
Did we fight some Gricks
No,
in,
we fought
in
Grell.
Waterdeep?
You fought Grells, that's right.
We fought
Okay.
Grells at the beginning of the dungeon.
Hey, look, a Kenku.
Yeah, Kenku.
Okay, good.
Is
Cool.
it Kenku?
I actually know that
Yeah.
one because I put a crossbow bolt in his head one time.
Yeah.
Those look like something? Wraith, maybe? I don't know.
Like,
Oh wait, no, it's an elf. Okay.
They're drow.
drow. Just a
Got
couple of drow just frozen there.
Couple
Got
of
it.
stoned drow.
Got a lizard folk down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
What's next?
Oh. Oh, that's a mind flare.
That's a fucking
Uh-oh.
mind flayer.
Oh,
hello. Oh. Oh. Those look unpleasant.
Those are rust monsters.
Yep.
Those
Oh.
monsters.
Hi, rust monsters.
That.
Oh.
Oh, that one I also don't remember off the top of my head.
Hold on.
That is
Uh,
fair.
Ooh, I don't know that one.
I mean, there's an orc there by the looks of things as well.
Yeah.
Those are troglodytes up there, right?
The
Does
ones
anybody
to
else
the
get the
south-
feeling that we're going to get to the end of this hallway? Hallister's going to appear in the room and then order the Modron to destroy the petrification statue.
No, the
So-
statue cures petrification, doesn't cause
Yeah,
it.
the statue
Ah.
cures it.
I mean,
So
if we
the-
want, we could totally drag this mind flayer.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, we could wake up anything here that we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the one to the south that you weren't able to tell what it is, that's a nothing.
That's right.
A what? Sorry.
I'm not gonna tell you what a Nothic is without
Is
a
that-
I know what
Badger?
I know what Nothic is.
Okay.
Is that a badger?
No,
Someone would have to roll for me to tell you what a Nothic is.
Oh.
I know.
Don't
what
look at me. I'm not from this plane.
Well,
Nice.
let's put it this way. Brock doesn't know.
I'll
don't
roll
know whether
because of
Daniel
my, I
knows.
have some experience of
Daniel
things,
knows.
but
Daniel knows what a Nothic is.
It is a Nothic.
They're-
what am I?
from what, so from what I remember, they're like always hungry. Like always hungry.
always
Not-
hungry?
Eat.
White. So a Nothic is what happens when a wizard is not powerful enough to become a lich, but still has the dark urge to live forever and just messes it up, basically.
Oh.
Okay. Fair enough.
Let's see. We've got what looks to be up here in the top. What is
Yeah.
that?
I mean, it looks like goats.
Yes.
Looks like
And
goats.
then there's goats,
then-
what looks like a badger, and what looks like a human. Oh, I don't even know what that is. The one in the middle.
Is that literally just a badger?
Yeah, it looks like a badger.
No, it's a honey badger.
Do you guys
It'll
know
kill
what
us
a
all.
badger is?
You
I
are
mean-
close by saying it's just a badger.
Oh.
Is it a
It's
dire
a
badger?
dire badger.
Oh.
So basically,
Okay.
it's a
It's a
honey
badger, but big.
It's a big one.
Oh.
So honey badger.
Yeah.
And,
Honey badger.
and
Go
I've
for the
seen
test.
this picture before, but I don't remember what this thing. In the middle, between the human and the dire badger.
That's. Oh, that is an interesting one.
Oh no. Oh.
Oh, a quagga.
Oh.
So something that it looks very craggy. Is it like actually made of stone from that picture?
No.
Like normally? No. Okay.
Well, we've got a good look at all the things that are going to try and murder us by the look of things.
Yeah.
It's not really done too much for me, honestly.
I don't know. We saw a petrified fucking mind flare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
but like,
I'm realizing that
it's not
this
like
is
I haven't
supposed
come
to
up
be a-
against a mind flayer in the past, so it's like.
Yeah, how did that
Also
go for
watched
you?
it eat one of your friend's brains out.
Yeah, I did.
That-
And yeah,
they're
I know.
They are alive.
Wake up.
Yeah. It got better.
Yes.
You know, like, mind flayers are bad, but it's not like I haven't handled them in the past, kind of thing.
What's
So.
going on with the wall here? Is that meant to be like that? Like at the end of this corridor, there's like a weird bit of the.
Oh,
What do you want
I
to?
see what you mean.
Oh yeah, what's that all about?
It looks like Zach was playing with the drawing tool.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh. Should I be making
investigation?
a check right now, like a perception check?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a crit on whatever it's supposed to be, either perception or investigation.
17 for investigation, probably.
22 on the assist.
If it's the investigation.
Well, are we saying that's perception or investigation?
Investigation.
Yeah, 17 then.
Well, then 16.
Du-
Crit for
Also
nothing.
17.
du- 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 du-
Oh,
Oh.
oh.
Oh. Oh.
Is that literally a petrified Hallister?
Yep.
Oh.
Is that
This
the final
dude and
boss?
This dude and his fucking hobbies.
I bet you that's the final boss.
Brock is
That's
Brock
the
is like,
real
"Oh."
Hallister. Every other one
Brock
isn't
is-
actually the
so
real
is it-
one. That's the real
is
one.
It me? Is it me, or from that distance, it looks like one of those like little white dogs?
I,
Like a
Come on,
terrier or something like
have we
that.
been told
my
how many
God.
floors are in this dungeon again?
Yeah.
23.
Did you just compare Hallister to a Yorkshire Terrier?
Yes,
Picture. Look
I'd
at
like
the picture.
to.
I
I was
guess if
kinda
you
curious
squint
'cause
from
I
a
was like-
distance, yeah.
I
Yeah,
went
he
and
looks
just
like
like
a terrier.
counted how many alcoves there are.
Oh.
Yes.
The math doesn't quite line up, so I was just it's a little off.
I
But
was,
it's like,
uh,
I was wondering, just like, wait,
I see
Brock
what
is
you
like-
were thinking, though.
Yeah.
Brock is like, oh, Scary Wizard Man is here. We can get him to change the orders. And he goes to pick up the Hallister's petrified Hallister.
No.
We
Don't.
need two of them.
He's like, 2? He's just sleeping in stone.
No, you don't
No.
understand. There are a lot of Hallisters at all times.
Then why did none come to change orders? That's
because he's a
rude.
dick.
Because Hallister doesn't intend to change the orders.
That's just rude.
That's
I
Hallister for
reiterate.
you. We'll leave this one here. I don't really want to take it back to the statues to
Me neither.
depetrify it.
No.
I'm curious a little bit about like some of the more normal looking people, like this human down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird.
Brock's like, okay, so we wake up creepy girl. And he goes to go pick up the statue.
Whoa, wait, hang on a second.
Whoa, hold on.
You're
Let's
new
not go
to
waking
this.
people up willy-nilly.
You're new to this. we tend to agree on whether we're going to do something before actually doing it.
Hey, this was Fairy Boy idea.
I said I was curious. I didn't say that we should wake them up yet.
Rock's gonna kind of look and go, if you say so.
Is there anything I can tell from inspecting, like, the petrified person? On whichever check it is you want me to make to figure stuff out.
Hey, Ben, check your DMs real quick. What were you trying to do?
Just try to discern anything about them. I guess a perception or investigation. Whichever one would be more appropriate.
Okay, so I'm gonna wait for this.
Okay, investigation.
Investigation, cool. I will
Returned.
get
17.
also 17.
Okay. You would tell that despite what the token here shows, that is actually a young man,
Okay.
and they are grasping a short sword. That's about all you can tell by simply investigating, though, that they're a young human grasping a short sword.
So, Brock
So
is gonna turn and say, "So we wake up."
I turn to the rest of them and think, this could either potentially be an ally or someone that will attack us on sight.
Brock looks at Aaron as he speaks, and then he goes and he picks up the statue and he starts carrying it to go pick it up.
Will you listen to what I'm saying? The
And
statue
then
could
Brock's
just
gonna turn and
attack
go,
you.
Yeah, I'm doing it.
Can you even lift the statue?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yes.
Yes. So I pick up the statue and I start
Okay.
carrying it, and then when you're shouting at me, me doing it. God, you could at least you could help with weight.
For God's sake.
Wait a minute. Can I make another insight check real quick?
Yes.
Because I think I know what's happening and I don't like it.
So, dude, how quick does it? Bearing in mind that I have a quicker walking speed, I have a walking speed of 40. So I'm walking
God.
down this corridor. Go.
Yeah, but you're not going to be walking that fast when you're carrying a heavy statue, even if you can carry it.
So, that's a crit.
Yes. So are you thinking that his helmet worked? Because yes, it has been about an hour.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it.
Okay.
Yeah,
He's just
so
got it over
I'm
his
gonna,
shoulder and he's like, "Dude,
I'm gonna dash in front of him and just be like, and point to him and just like, Brock.
So he's standing in front of me pointing, and I go, "Oh!" And then I go to say, I say, "Thanks!" And I go to put the statue for Tess to carry it.
Oh god.
So I'm gonna have to make a strength check.
So seeing him start to hand you the statue, I'm going to run up and attempt to help as well.
That's good. At least the statue won't kill Tess.
15?
Add 19 more to that.
The both of you can manage to carry it.
I think it's more about setting it down while he reactivates his helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Like we're setting
he
it.
sees
We're
them
just
manage
like
to do
passing
that,
it,
though.
Setting it down.
he sees them struggling with it, and he's like, he kind of looks at me and he's like, "You two, you two need to work out."
Okay, I am going to once again approach Brock and be like, you need to listen to the things we say.
And then I'm gonna turn to him and go, Brock is trying. You keep taking statue away.
The statue could try to kill you if you restore it.
Brock's gonna go, me know. Then let me carry statue and stop bitching. And he goes to pick up the statue and he starts walking again.
No, no, bro. Oh my
See, here's
god.
what I think. See, that's not what I thought was happening. I didn't think it was so much the helmet wasn't working anymore. I thought that,
Another domination.
yeah, because that lasts a long time.
Well, it wasn't a domination. That's
It
the
wasn't
thing.
domination.
No, I'm fairly certain he just used message to put a message in his mind.
Well, at
Earlier.
first he did, and then he did use another spell, but it wasn't.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
just command.
Oh,
just
yeah, that
like,
makes sense.
Why? Just like, look, Brock, can we at least ask the Modron if it knows that if the people in here are prisoners or not?
Brock looks at you and he goes, I'm carrying it. I know you're too weak. Let me
No.
carry.
No, Brock, you don't understand. Before we undo the petrification, we want to check with Halistron if this person was unwillingly taken into the dungeon.
He's gonna look at this and go, ugh, too much information. Brock not need to know that. And then he's gonna keep walking.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know what? I'm just gonna follow him with my swords drawn. I'm just ready for the thing to attack us.
Out of character, I would like to say, out of character, how have you not, you literally said the problem!
Yeah,
You
and they
literally
pointed it
said
out,
the
but you didn't
problem.
fix it. You just put the statue down for a
Because nobody has indicated to me that it's run out, and I've
second.
not.
Chris was pointing at the helmet.
Oh, see, I did. Oh, I thought you were just saying pointing at me, like stood in front of you
no,
pointing at me.
no.
That's why. That's why
No,
I could
no.
do.
That's
oh,
the only reason
well,
why I approached you again.
Oh, well, once he sees like pointing at the helmet, he kind of puts the statue down and like concentrate.
Let's rewind.
Yeah.
And picks up the statue again and goes to continue walking.
Yeah.
What, Brock, hold on.
Oh.
We want to be sure if this person will mean us harm if we unfreeze them.
Well, best way to find out, wake him up and ask.
We could ask Halistron first.
Good idea. And then he's just gonna continue walking.
I'm literally gonna approach him and be like, put statue down. Then we go talk.
He's gonna go, how will friend know whether... How will friend know if friendly or not if he can't see?
We
Actually, you gotta find-
describe the statue to your friend.
I don't think friend very smart.
Okay.
Friend feel like he need
Pot,
visual aid.
kettle,
Oh.
black.
He's gonna turn to Daynor and say, pots tend to be silver.
I just.
I could literally just sit on him and the problem wouldn't come.
Honestly, I'm tempted to let you. I just literally
I'm
just.
also tempted.
Yeah.
I'd like to point out, the longer this goes on, the closer and closer I'm getting to just putting this statue in front of the Modron and being like, is this a friend?
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
No, that's fine. We'll just let him do that. I'll just.
Once again, I'm just gonna follow him, swords drawn. I'm ready to fight the thing if needs be.
Yeah, I've got my shield out and my gauntlet primed for spell
So-
casting.
I'm gonna put the statue because I've noticed that Lucan stayed behind. I don't know if that was intentional.
No, I
No.
think it's just because no one was moving him.
Yeah.
Oh. I am gonna get. Oh, where did I go? All the way here, and I'm just gonna put the statue down at the entrance there, and I'm gonna. Oh yeah, there we go. And I'm just gonna say, Halistron to get his attention again.
Goblin!
And Brock is gonna go, and he's gonna point at the statue and go, creepy dude friendly?
Hold on. Let me get a good look.
Because he's gonna go all the way
Oh.
around.
I saw you accidentally like increase his size from there. it.
No idea.
Brock's gonna go, okay, and he's gonna put it next to the pillar.
You put it next to the pillar,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
nothing happens.
Brock's gonna kind of scratch his head, and he's gonna like pick up the statue and like press it against the pillar.
Oh god. Well, I literally go to stop him because I'm like, no, you don't want to damage the pillars accidentally.
Just following Brock's logic. I must have to touch the statue.
All right. I think the magic experts need to start figuring out exactly how this works. If this is the route we're going with.
Yeah.
So I'll do it.
Too late now to get back out.
Yep. This like, fuck it. Who wants to live forever? Plus, we're probably gonna end our session fairly soon today, so we won't know what consequences this is until a following session. Mod 20 on my Arcana.
Cool, you have no clue.
No, cool, that's true.
Beyond me.
Does
Bro, can you
he's
ask...
gonna try and be gentle. He's
Bro-
gonna try and be really gentle about it, but he wants to like really gently
No,
touch.
bruh.
Brock, can you ask them how to activate the statues?
Before he touches the pillar, he's like, "Oh!" and he's gonna go, "Halastron." And you go, "How do pillar work?"
Simple. You put the subject in the middle of the 4 pillars, you touch one of them, and you say the incantation Elf Magic.
Ah, okay.
That's racist.
I'm gonna take the statue, put it in the middle, touch one of the statues, and go, "Elf magic."
Okay, and as you do that, you see this humanoid, just the stone crumbling off him and skin revealing.
Yep.
And that's where we're ending the session
Aw.
for today.
Oh, cliffhanger.
Can I take one action before we do that?
All right, everyone
Can I
like
grapple him?
position where you actually are, so that we're like
Yeah.
ready to go for next time. Because I
Yeah,
would have been
'cause-
probably
yeah,
outside.
agree.
Well, I would have been next to Brock because I kept stopping him from putting the statue onto the freaking thing. So I'd have been like probably around here.
Where is Dino's still outside.
Yeah, I'd probably.
And once
think about
again, just in case we end up getting into combat with this thing, we should at least have ourselves in the right positions.
I mean, listen, do you see the time? You didn't expect me to end that any other way, did you?
No.
I mean,
That's fair.
honestly,
I will say I never expected there to be 2 sessions with no combat in dungeon that Mage.
Honestly, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, if the whole like explaining death to Brock thing didn't happen, there probably would have been a combat.
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
But that was some good
So,
roleplay
yeah.
and entertaining.
But you know, blame them for it then.
and look, Brock survived 1 session. That's a new
Brock did
record
it.
for Red's characters.
I like the idea that currently the way that Brock's going to die is going to be sat on by unlocks.
Honestly, I'm so tempted to let you do it as well. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I think we all are.
It'll be quick, honest.
I like
Oh, he's struggling a bit.
the only reason I'm even kind of like letting him come along is because I understand that he is strong, and I'm waiting for an opportunity for him to get into a fight and prove to me even more that he can actually handle himself.
Please do.
That's why I wanted to grapple this guy. As he woke up, I want to grapple him.
My God,
Well, you'll have to remember if you're doing that next time.
it's true.
Oh yeah, I definitely will. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, no, that was.
That was great.
But yeah, no, like all seriousness, like that whole talk between Brock and Tess was fucking great.
That was amazing.
It was certainly.
I'm sure
something
everyone could hear the internal screaming.
That guy sits on you.
Let the guy sit.
It's just like, I could see at this point, like, Dayanor not even asking one of these times.
Just doing it.
Just
Like,
waiting till everyone goes to sleep
just-
for the next long rest, and then just
Yeah, just like,
laying down.
okay, I pick this area.
And that's how you get your ass cleaved in half by a great.
Yeah, but I'd like to see you try and swing a great axe when the cheeks are like
Like
you're
on
in
you.
the cheeks.
I'd like to point out, by the way, that you've not seen me in combat yet. You don't know what my special ability in combat is yet.
No,
Yeah,
we
but
have
you
no
wouldn't be in
idea what you
combat.
could do.
You'd be
Exactly.
sleeping, suffocating under an elephant's ass.
You'd be sleeping and then sat on by probably almost a ton of Loxodon.
I'll put it this way. In theory, there's a way he could easily get out of that.
In theory.
Yeah. You'll see what I mean later.
All right. With that all said, I hope you enjoyed the stream. It was very entertaining, at least for me. Anyway, I loved it. It was great.
It was absolutely amazing.
If you did, you should follow the channel. Join the Discord so you're alerted to things that are going on as they happen. And all that jazz. Next week,
Yeah.
I will be probably finishing Pokemon Shield. I'm right at the end of the game.
Yeah, you probably got like one stream,
I
maybe two if
reckon-
you want to do like the short post game for.
Yeah, like I reckon at least one stream, obviously. But I don't know if it'll do any more than that. It depends on how it presents everything to me.
And not only is he near the end of Pokemon Shield, he's also near the end of another game
Yeah,
that
I'm
Rob will eventually remember.
also very close to the end of Skyward Sword, which is on next Saturday. Like I basically just have to clean up all of the side quests and do an incredibly difficult combat challenge with the Thunder Dragon. So that's gonna be fun.
And if he does well, which isn't going to happen, then Saturday will be the last stream of it. If he does poorly, which is going to
It
happen,
might be
then
another
next
one
Saturday.
afterwards. Yeah. And then obviously D&D will be next Sunday. Because Pokemon is very nearing its end, it does mean that it's very, very near the end of the actual game vote to which game I play next. And currently, Undertale is winning. So very soon I'll be playing
Because-
that through for the first
Because
time.
Jack, mad lad, dropped $64 on Saturday and
Yeah.
apparently forgot that he also got it.
Yep.
Yeah. So currently that's winning. So that will be the one that's played if it's still winning by the time I finish Pokemon. With that all said, thanks so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next stream. See you later.
Bye.